What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another stream because this is where the stream begins. And I guess you're here because you like action figures, specifically Star Wars 3.75 action figures, and you probably like Maul and quote unquote cartoons. So we are here to talk about Maul Shadow Lord once again.
You have made has led you to this moment.
I love being here. I love being here in this moment. It's wonderful. Once again, I have two incredible friends who are going to be joining me to talk about Maul Shadow Lord and just, collecting in general. And we have with us once again, Findor Moon.
What's up?
What's up, dude? And Evan Mile Ground.
Hello there.
Hello there. Had to do it. Had to do it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't watch cartoons. So
who watches cartoons anymore? Those were kids. So uncivilized, so non-adult. Ugh. Star Wars isn't about having fun.
Yeah.
No, man. If you're having fun, you're doing it wrong.
I only watch grown-up stuff. Like that one movie that George Lucas made for 12-year-olds 50 years ago.
Oh, yeah. George making movies that people have fun with.
This is where the fun begins.
Look at him having all that fun back in the day.
Oh, love it.
All the fun.
Ridiculous. How you guys doing?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
Doing pretty good, man. Yeah.
How about you?
I'm doing all right. I'm tired. I feel like I'm always on the move.
I feel that.
As Obi-Wan said, I'm always on the move.
Yeah. The school that I work at did end of year testing today, or one of the days. They spread it out over like 3 weeks. But yeah, so I had to do testing today. So I'm just like so much coffee. So much coffee.
So much coffee. Tests are tough. I don't miss having to take those on the regular, that's for sure, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
But yeah, looks like we got a good amount of people in the chat, which is pretty cool. So let's go see who we got in here. Sci-Fi Dude, always love your energy, man. You're always hyped. Love it. Love it.
Starts it with the chant every time.
Oh yeah, love it. Riley Bob, man, the day is upon us. We shall have our review of Maul Shadow Lord.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, man? 375 for life. How Runner Base, let's go. Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Maul Shadow Lord, hyped up in here. AFC Smoke, nice, man. Glad you could be here for one of the streams. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Got Findor Moon in 2 places.
What?
Dang, you're in the world between worlds, bro.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
Oh man, love it. Nicholas, what's up, man? Managed to get the Obi-Wan 2-pack and Maroc yesterday. Heck yeah, 11 brother is en route from Japan. Can't wait to take some pics. Right on, dude. Looking forward to that. Yeah, I've been having a blast taking pictures of Maroc. Also, I've just been loving seeing Maroc in general. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
Real. How Runner Base, you are too incredibly kind, man. But yeah. I guess before we dive into Maul, I guess we have a little bit of news. Apparently, there's like a day that's coming up. It's supposed to be kind of special or something like that. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it or whatever.
Is it like a religious holiday?
Kind of like that. This can, be kind of religious for some people.
Is it one that my workplace will let me have off?
I would hope so. We should all just honestly take off at this point. The world should be off on this day.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
could be a world holiday. But yeah, May the 4th is coming up. May the 4th be with you. And we're going to have a stream on the 1st at 11 a.m. Eastern time.
Nice.
And Hasbro Pulse's YouTube channel for the stream. Yeah. Looking forward to it. Mostly trying to put the good energy out there and just, believe in the Force and hope that we get a decent amount of TVC stuff. I feel like there's never like a ton of things that are going to be like revealed on this, but I don't know. What are you guys' expectations when it comes to this?
I don't know. I mean, like thinking back to the last couple of years, we have there have been some that were pretty okay, but then there is some that we got like really screwed on. So I want to have really high expectations, but at the same time, I'm trying to not do that. I'm just expecting like at least a couple of really interesting reveals. I would love either something from the Mandalorian and Grogu or something from the Battle of Geonosis. It's getting a little concerning to me that we're so far into the year and we're not really seeing a whole lot of Battle of Geonosis support. We've had like 3 figures and the Geonosian Picador. So I don't know. I just that would put me at ease a little bit more if we saw some stuff from that. But I also wouldn't say no if we see that rumored TVC Zeb that Yakface has been talking about. So
True.
great.
Yeah, you got to fill that Coliseum somehow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We don't even have the poster, which is
I know.
But we don't have enough revealed to be on the poster. So,
but last time they showed us the poster when it was just a background with like no figures on it or anything, and they like slowly showed us the like Photoshop layers of it or whatever.
Yeah, and I actually thought that was pretty cool.
That was fun. I liked it.
I was kind of hoping that we were going to get that same kind of system for Battle of Geonosis, but you know, it's hard not to look at it and go, boo prequels is probably the feeling, you know.
I would hope not. I've actually had some like new collectors message me recently as they've kind of been like diving into TVC. Maybe they collected like 375 a long time ago. We're like mainly like 6-inch, but there's been some people diving into it being like, wow, like the level of quality with these figures is amazing. Especially some of these people are PT lovers and they're seeing things like Poggle or just the clones and stuff like that and just kind of getting hyped on it again. And also, I think we take for granted because we're so seasoned with this collecting thing of like the environment sets, like those play sets and stuff like that are really cool for some people who are seeing like nice figures and like instantly thinking, okay, I can make a small display pretty quickly and it'll look good because there's a nice background to it. So yeah, never sleep on the power of the world building.
Oh, absolutely. It's just as we say, though, it's like, what good are the worlds if there's no figures to put in them?
Now, this is very true. This is very true.
Yep.
I'm curious if maybe they're like dragging out the poster thing to like kind of just like hit it with one giant look. All the like figures come on down and just like fill up that poster or whatever.
Yeah. I think they're waiting to like have, because obviously the Lat's going to be the centerpiece of that. It does suck that we already are missing 2 characters from the HasLab, so it's just going to be Coleman somewhere in there, and the pilot.
He's dead.
He's dead. He should just be laying down.
Coleman's dead body. Just
absolutely hope they do that. I really hope he's just like kind of lying there.
Yeah, it really like honestly, I would be so stoked if they did that.
Yeah,
because that would be hysterical. I was like, I couldn't even be mad at that.
Oh, absolutely.
I think
I would love if they, I don't know, since they do all these not reissues, but these reruns of figures, like new production runs of things that are relevant or whatever. I don't know. I haven't looked, so this is not necessarily me asking for it. It's just like, would it be worth them to do like another run of having deluxe Django and having Dooku back out available again while Battle of Geonosis is going? Would they be included on the poster? Not repacks, not like new packaging or anything, just a refresh of what they are. That new run, like Revan from 2023.
Kind of like what they did with Ponda Baba.
And
Evazon, so that they could be on the Cantina poster.
Yeah, except these are good figures. So
yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I was actually just,
that's a great idea.
Yeah, I was just gonna say they can do reruns and stuff like that with Attack of the Clone themed figures for sure, as long as they're not doing something like repacking again that Mace Windu figure because it's awful.
No.
Or like for some reason not going to give us an updated Obi-Wan and just like recycle that same one again. Like Hasbro, for love of the Force, that Mace Windu, bad. That Obi-Wan, bad. Basically, most of those Jedis are just bad. They don't work.
They're terrible.
If they put that Mace Windu out one more time, I'd be like, Hasbro, please see yourself out. This is ridiculous. No,
you need all the
feel my wrath. No.
Or if they think that figure as it is good enough, and it's just like, oh, my friends, you are mistaken. It is not. It's it's a whole thing. But
little hips.
Pulling out the Luke quote is like, funny. Everything you said in that sentence was wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you
got a problem. Was good enough, right?
Yeah.
I know you got a problem on the Jedi Council when one of the top figures is not as articulated as Poggle the Lesser. You're not going to win this war.
Yeah, Poggle
It's
the Lesser is a beautifully done figure, and he has no right to be that awesome.
we need a mace that can hit that pose of like holding the lightsaber to Jango's throat and like
Yes.
be able to jump around, be dynamic, and fight
Yeah,
the
we
Reek and Jango
for
Fett
sure.
and the
He
droids.
needs to have the basic articulation point of going,
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
like, which you can't do,
Yeah.
Oh man.
I hate that figure so much. We need a better one so bad. That's essential. If I had
I
one
see-
ask for Battle
I
of
see that
Geonosis-
figure and I just think this party's over.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. I will be so mad if they like include lines from Mace of like this party's over, and then they repack the old figure or whatever. It's like, no.
Like, are you trying to hurt my soul? Because you're
Yeah.
doing a pretty good job right now.
Yeah.
God.
Do you guys think we'll see any more Shadow Lord stuff? Maybe.
Do I think we will? No. Do I
Yeah.
hope we do? Yes. I hope
Exactly.
that we
That's how I
can,
feel.
if we can squeeze just one more, like if we can just get Docky in there.
Mhm.
If we
That's
can
what
get
that was my
Docky
feelings. Yeah.
in there, I'm perfectly fine with waiting on everyone else.
Yes.
Like
I
I'm
agree.
fine. Like even my boy Spybot, who is my firstborn son, and I love him. I'll wait for Spybot if we can just squeeze Docky
I agree.
right in there. Like just get him in here before the window closes or something. I don't know, because to have Maul and then both the Inquisitors and Devin and Docky would be just too awesome. Get all
I
the cool
agree.
saber wielders in there, and then I'm fine with waiting on everybody else.
Yeah.
I agree, man.
Same.
And it's also like we've said this before, especially you, Evan. Like, strike when the iron is hot.
Mhm.
And it's like, what would be a better time to announce a figure than on May the 4th while a show is on and about to end?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the big finale day,
Yeah.
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 Of a show that like people like.
Yes.
the highest rated Star Wars series ever at this point in time,
God, wild.
even
not
higher
to
rated than Andor.
Yeah.
And like,
which is
dude,
crazy.
who even thought that like no one would like this show? Period. Like, that's what I want.
Yeah, exactly. It's like just from the title, it's like, all right, I'm in. Let's do this.
Yeah. Seriously, like people love Maul. So,
Oh, this is a menacing
know, man.
title. I love it. Thank you.
Yeah.
by the way, happy birthday, Hal Runner.
Oh,
What
heck
the
yeah,
heck?
man.
Wait, does he mean
Excited
that
to
his
hear with
birthday
us.
is today, or that May the 4th is his birthday?
No, I think his birthday is today because he sent this message before we started talking about the May the 4th stuff.
Oh,
heck
dude.
yeah.
Well, happy birthday, dude.
Yeah, happy birthday, man.
He's spending it here with these nerds. Heck yeah, man.
Oh,
Love it. Love it. Quite a few hints.
I did hear the hints that apparently in the Bosk Bounty live stream, apparently Brandon was in the chat and he had said something about the reveals for May the 4th are going to be legacy media, not new media. So I guess there
Okay.
goes my
Docky.
my Zeb theory.
Oh, yeah, there
So,
goes Zeb.
Because I think what Yakface has talked to, like he's hinted at maybe the collector lines getting Zeb. Part of me is wondering if it's like, okay, so if they don't reveal a Mando and Grogu figure on May the 4th, I feel like though, like there's still opportunities throughout May while the movie is like the
Yeah.
run up to the movie or while it's in theaters, just be like, all right, there's this coming, just to keep TVC in the conversation.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that'd be great.
I don't know. That would make sense to me, but
I'm just like,
It
land
makes
your
sense.
troops, man, and just let it all out.
yeah.
Let people be excited for the rest of the month.
Yeah.
That's just me personally.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's hope for Dryden Boss on a Maul Shadow Lord
Yes.
card. Heck
I'll
yeah.
take
Yeah.
Dryden Voss however they want to give him to me.
Yeah. Shout
Yeah.
out
No matter
to
what card he's on. They could
shout
put him on
out
a Clone
to-
Wars Season 7 card.
yeah,
It would be so stupid.
Huh.
and
but
just
I'll
like
take
the
it.
little hologram fade
Just
out.
a little hologram of him. Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah,
Take
titanium ray. They already made one.
Uh.
Yeah. The shout out to Lewis, my SWTVC teammate, Space Hut, who Dryden Voss is his like most wanted figure, and it's like, okay, we've got new life here. I think
I
Dryden
know.
Voss is a 6-timer on March Madness. Dude, come on, Hasbro.
Dude, as soon as I saw this episode, I was just thinking about Lewis right away.
Yeah,
Dude,
exactly.
This is his moment.
I know. I almost texted him right afterwards, and I was just like, "Oh no, he's like doing British person stuff and like living a life."
He's doing British person
British
stuff.
person stuff.
He's
Amazing.
he's over there eating baked beans on toast right now.
It was like
Honestly,
10 a.m. his time by the time I watched it. But
dude, honestly, that sounds pretty good.
yeah,
Baked beans
But
on toast.
kicking
is
off with figures and stuff like that from the show, because it seems like people want figures from this show.
who knew?
Because this show rocks.
Shocker.
Yeah,
This show rocks. Again, kind of gone over some of this stuff, but there's been a few things I added in here. So
yeah,
figures we have. We got the 2 Inquisitors who have been really kicking some ass in the show. Great. We do have this Maul figure who is rather exceptional. There's a few things that, heck yeah, Finn. There's a few
yeah.
things that could be better. So, like, better ball jointed hips. Sure. I know, Evan, you're really bothered by the boots now that we see the details in Maul Shadow Lord.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not the robotic legs.
Do,
And I hear you.
do you have that post? I can't. Also, apologies for the vacuum cleaner sound.
No worries.
Do you have that post saved or pulled up? I can't remember who that is.
I didn't. It's Alien Tech on Instagram.
Okay.
If you guys, he does really good like character or figure breakdowns where he pops the entire figure apart, shows it's like makeup. And we were having a conversation the other day where Evan was, talking about the possibility of like updating Maul with, proper barbell hips. And you guys, it's actually pretty obtainable. Because when you take a look at like this figure broken down and stuff like that, he has the crotch piece that could just be changed out. They would essentially just need to change that, and then the 2 like upper thigh parts right before the swivel.
Yeah, and the peg. Like if they had engineered it, it'd just be like that peg that goes into the torso.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the lower legs and the feet. So I think it was all told 7 or 8 pieces.
Yes.
They'd have to tool up if they wanted to make that like last definitive update to this uniform. Like this outfit for Maul also is 12 years old at this point. Like this is his main look for season 5 of the Clone Wars, season 7 of the Clone Wars, this whole first season of Shadow Lord. I think we can assume he'll probably end up still wearing it in the next season.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, I agree. And I think it would be a great opportunity to not only update it, because I have had a lot of people comment that on like the review I did for this one, but also the cloak. A lot of people bummed on that cloak being missing.
Yes, and like add an swappable hand, like a force hand for him to use, and a lightsaber hilt, unlit hilt.
Yes,
so it's like they don't have to do the whole like a whole new figure. It's still like less than half a figure's worth of tooling. That could be a great way if they wanted to pack it in with something to like cost out a new figure. Yeah, Spybot. Like if they made a deluxe with Maul and Spybot, like dude.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Deluxe with the Spybot.
Yeah. So I'd go nuts for that. I would buy.
Yeah.
I'd buy another heartbeat.
They made Din Djarin with his son. Why can't they make Maul with his son?
Yes.
Yeah, like I think I talked about this on one of the other streams where it's like I have at least 6 or 8 of the Clone Wars ones on card, not including the one I even have on display and like 2 or 3 openers.
Oh yeah.
And then I bought this simply because the show has been so amazing and it was just at my local Target. And I was like, you know what?
And the card looks awesome.
It's beautiful.
The card is awesome. Yeah.
And the yellow, like the yellow color they picked for the pill and the like bubble, like I love it.
It's so good.
So
this right here just like definitely makes me happy having like figures.
Yeah, while the show's airing, novel thought.
Am I the only one that kind of wishes that all of the figures from Maul Shadow Lord had that yellow behind?
No, I was thinking about that. I think that I think I'm inclined to agree. Even though I'm glad they've kind of moved away from that hilariously with bays for Rogue, where like Rogue One, they were like, okay, all the Rogue One crew, they all have the same color. They're all that same green. And then years and years go by, 8 years go by, and they're like, okay, we're gonna make bays, and he's on an orange one. It's like, did you guys forget? Or like,
I think they forgot.
It's like also now you've created a new problem. What are you doing? Now you got to repack bays on a green pill.
But I mean, I don't mind. I don't need all of my teams to be on the same color, but I do think it is pretty striking for a show that has so much red and black in it. and in all of the art and like all the film outs, that yellow color really pops. Like that gives you that Sith eye accent.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, it's very Sith looking.
Or even if they kept it in like a similar color palette, so like it was all yellows and like oranges.
Yeah, like
just so like it's all on a warm
tones.
palette. I think that would be pretty cool.
Honestly,
what's up, Tops
red,
375?
Even red would work, I think. But then again,
too.
I know I'm not a design guy, so there are probably design people out there that are screaming at me, going, "No, you idiot! There's
color
reason.
Theory.
Color theory. Like,
how dare you suggest red?
How dare I? How dare I?
Oh,
do you see how much red is already on that card?
We do have a lot of red.
We do.
Like looking at my Mando wall, it's like a lot of freaking yellow and red.
Oh yeah. Man. Hey, but now we have more pink.
That's true.
This character.
That's true. Which this excites me because before last week when we had this, it was all nothing but question marks. And then we were pleasantly surprised with this recent announcement of Devin. So hyped on it. I really do think our positive energy last week just helped bring this to life in the Force,
Yep. I think it's 100% us. We're totally responsible for this.
Totally. You can give us all the credit. But no, in all seriousness, dude, so hyped on this. So hyped.
I can't believe it, dude.
Yeah.
Neither could I. I honestly thought this was a figure or a character we were gonna have to beg for a grip.
I think I even posted on my story. I recorded myself deleting her name from the top, like near the top spot of my March Madness list for next year of what I wanted, because I instantly put her in there, and it was just good to mark one off without having to even let this character get near the bracket. It was so good.
Heck yeah.
Is this like the first character? It's probably wrong, but this is one of the first times I can think of that a new show has come out and the characters from that show did not have to be on the bracket even one time.
I was just thinking that.
I guess with the Acolyte, I mean, Master Soul didn't have to be on the bracket.
Yeah.
They delivered a lot of that quick.
Yeah. Indara missed the bracket, I think.
Indara and Yord just barely missed it.
Yeah. I think it was really just the Stranger. That's what people wanted.
Yeah.
It took the longest to get.
Yeah. I mean, he almost dethroned our Lyle Schutz in Last Figure Standing, which was wild. Like this, nobody likes this show, nobody wants this new stuff, and it's just like, okay, but
well, it's currently in the top 10, or it's number 7 on the top 10 most watched shows on Disney Plus currently. So, but everyone hates it. Yeah. So
I should rewatch.
What do I know? What do I know?
What do you know, man?
Anyway,
stoked. I'm stoked to get the Stranger though. Happy beeps that we got the Stranger. Granted, again, took too long, but he still didn't take as long as Balin and Shin, who also similarly had that issue.
Really?
Because I think we didn't get the show aired in, was that 23?
23.
Oh my gosh, that seems like so long ago.
Yeah, it was like September, August, fall of 23, and then Balin and Shin didn't show up until I think like May of 25. So like a year and a half. Whereas with the Stranger, the Stranger was about a year and a half, but he was also, I don't know.
So essentially, if you have to beg for a character, it might be a year and a half plus.
Yeah. So I'll just say we didn't have to beg for the main lightsaber wielding adversaries from this show, where we got the 2 main Inquisitors that fight. We got Maul that fights. Yeah. Now we've got Devin.
Like if we just get Daki next, that's pretty impressive for a quote unquote cartoon.
Yeah, absolutely.
That nobody wants to watch or whatever.
And then it makes it easier to ask for the more tertiary stuff, where not saying Brander's tertiary, but like asking for the stuff that's maybe less action figure and more just like action figure. Or even stuff that like necessarily would need all new tooling, because what we're looking at here, which we're going to zoom in a second, is all new tooling, which is kick ass, man.
Which someone pointed out that the 6-inch version of Devin just had repainted, which it might have even been you, Evan, somewhere in like a comment section, pointed out that Devin the 6-inch one had just really poorly repainted indoor Leia boots, like legs. But
Yeah, I looked at
ours
that now.
are fully new
This is all
tooled
new.
legs.
Yeah.
And accurate.
Which
is awesome.
we love
And they
when that
put her
happens.
knees in the right spot.
I was just gonna say
Dude,
that. I knew.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And even the pants kind of like go over the kneecap.
Her kneecaps, her kneecap isn't even on the middle of her shin.
Yeah. See that I still don't like that extreme angle. That's a less extreme angle.
It is, yeah.
Obi-Wan is just such a weird case where it's like, what were you
It really
doing?
is. It really is.
But I don't.
But no, man. In terms of like the tooling here and like them not skimping on like the legs and stuff like that, and like actually going all in, fairly impressed. Very happy, Hasbro. You've done really nice work here.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that some of us have a little bit of a nitpick about and confusion is the lack of a hinge wrist.
Can I speak to that real quick?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So looking at that, I think of the female characters that we have. So thinking of recent ones, Indara, for example, just because I'm top of mind on that one. Yeah. So the articulation here effectively is the same, even though the cut is in the forearm. A lot of the female characters we have right now, they don't have much wrist articulation. It's just the swivel, not a ball or not a hinge. So in theory, this is just effectively the same articulation. It's just cut a little higher up.
Yeah.
And so she can still achieve the same poses and stuff as previous, like Marin as well.
Yep.
So I think, and it also really prevents something that I think would bother me even more. And we've seen it in a lot of characters like, Fat Wrist Han, even the Stranger has some chunky boy wrists and Cal, any, bare armed character.
Yeah.
I feel like Hasbro really struggles. I think the wall thickness and tolerances in the factory for these plastics have changed.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think I would rather this than a really fat, gross looking arm. That's like, oh my God, how many bees did you get stung by?
How much salt was in your diet, Devin?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
It's not ideal. I'll give you that. Like, it's not ideal. I just don't think it's not a deal breaker. It's not boo hiss hideous to me.
Same.
I think the photos of the booth really didn't do it any justice because it's like they didn't even set the joint in all the way. The pieces were all sagging out.
Yeah, it looked a little odd, but that was probably because it was a prototype.
Probably,
yeah.
So it's not. It's a little bit more rickety.
Yeah.
My God, though, just look at that figure.
Yeah.
Like,
I will say
that's crazy.
I will say that once again, their sculpting when it comes to TVC and 3.75, it just looks better than the 6-inch one. Like the portrait,
top notch.
Yeah,
looks phenomenal. And this is for even a prototype thing. So sometimes the prototypes look a little bit off, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But that just looks so dang good. And the fact that we got the accurate pants too. Who is this?
Yeah.
And we didn't have to beg for this character.
I know. Dang. Why?
Like, thank you, Hasbro. Really appreciate it. I'm like not even mad that she doesn't come with like soft goods. I'm like, whatever. Like I can find some fabric and wrap it around her head like that. Yeah. No problem.
I have this kind of like a sub focus in my collection where I love the Jedi of the Dark Times era, but I specifically love how the Jedi look in their like civilian attire, like it just reminds me of the old comics, like with like Kofi Arana and like Boltar Swan, like how all those Jedi were like, I was fascinated as a kid with like, oh, they're supposed to be wearing like Jedi tunics, but this is what they wear when they're like trying to hide. Like, it's just so cool. And so like we have that look with like, Kanan Jarrus. We have Obi-Wan in his disguise that he's doing on Tatooine. We have Cal Kestis,
the blue shirt Obi-Wan. Love that.
Yeah, the blue shirt Obi-Wan I think is my favorite out of those.
Yeah,
those first ones that came out. Which now I think this one's my favorite, and it's solely because I swapped the legs with the A New Hope and Kenobi.
Heck yeah.
And it looks so much better.
Yeah.
It just feels like a completely different figure.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I gave him the backpack too from the blue
Oh,
shirt
cool.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah, that's a
Nice.
good idea.
And so I'm just like, yeah, this guy, this is what it's all about. But yeah, dude, I love the look of the Jedi in hiding, Jedi in their civilian gear. That's like a weird focus in my collection that I love adding to. So like if we ever do get like Ventress, or even more of a not gonna happen, but Lyco, her I guess new Padawan.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to know more about that pairing. That looks like it's a lot of fun. But those two would be perfect for that. Like the Jedi in their like civilian gear. Ah, God, I love it. And Devin's gonna go right in there. She looks great.
I see Radis Forstad mentioned, to me, she needs to be able to point her saber outward with the arm outstretched, and this wrist won't allow that. And it's like, for sure, but they were never going to give her a wrist articulation that could do that in the first place. So
yeah. So like that's the one thing that like I do like. I appreciate that articulation when they're able to like actually point out the saber. It just really helps when you're taking photos, because otherwise
it's very cool.
Yeah, it just doesn't. You can't quite hit it, which sucks. But to that, something I was gonna talk about, I guess, is they decided to include the force hand right there, which is nice. I do appreciate that.
Same.
Do you guys prefer having that without like an additional non-force hand? Now she's always stuck in that pose.
I wish they would have included a regular hand as well.
Yeah. That would be a fun alternate hand, but
if I'm being selfish here, which of course we're all collectors and we want all that we can get out of these things, I would have liked what we have right there, but also an alternate hand that's not the force hand.
Yep.
And then one final right hand that's actually like tilted downward, so we can just pop it in there for the saber.
I think that is like the best way. Granted, I know it's more tooling, but is it really? Because hinges are a separate piece as well that they have to mold and tool up. So it's like, I think Mezco does it with their 5 points figures, Boo 5 POA. But I have the Batman the Animated Series figures, and all those figures come with like a swappable, like dynamic posed arms or like hands and different heads. So it's like, in places where this super articulated figure may not feasibly be able to have a small articulated piece, like Devin, for example, her wrist, that's a great shout to have, an alternate hand that is in that pose, so that you can have that as well. So especially since we're paying $20 a figure, it's like, okay, so
throw me a couple centimeters more of plastic, please.
Yeah. I get it. It's hard to ask for more at the same price, but it's just kind of thinking about it. It's like that could be something worth exploring.
I think it should be. Also, it's like not the biggest accessory to have to throw in there, like two hands or whatever,
Yeah. I mean, we got it with Vader.
That's
and
true.
His were hinged.
Yeah,
that is true. That is very true.
And that was when he was an all new. That was the Dark Times Vader that came with it by default. They threw everything at that figure. That was wild. I was so pleased with that.
Honestly, it paid off too.
It did. I mean, they've released that thing like quite a few times.
Yeah, just even this year.
And honestly, I'm not mad about it.
Not at all.
It's a phenomenal Vader.
Yeah.
So happy again with the legs, and that they didn't like, I don't know, do some real half-ass work here.
Yeah.
The thing I was thinking, because now it's obvious how much better this looks in the 6-inch version. Can these be used for anything later? I don't think. Like I was looking at them and I was like, could they get away using these for a proper Endor Leia?
I was going to say we could get a half-assed Endor Leia, which
could they use the upper legs for Endor Leia and do new lower legs?
Does she have a pocket on the side of her pants?
I was looking at it and I don't think so. I think that's like the only like kind of difference going on. Also, like technically this little like seam is not supposed to be on those pants for Endor Leia.
We can overlook that.
Could they use, and I'm not trying to be crass, could they use the crotch piece? So that's a piece they don't have to pull out, like the hip piece.
Yeah, I feel like they could use that
easily.
Maybe these uppers.
And then could they use the upper arms?
Oh, interesting.
Surely. She doesn't have like a shoulder pad or anything, does she?
I don't think so.
That's the only thing I can think of that would maybe like keep them from doing that. Is like if she has like a patch or a shoulder like adornment or something. I
No, I
can't
don't think
remember
so.
from the show, but I don't think she does.
I don't think so. I love they even got this little detail of like the ring
Yeah.
on there.
This
It just
figure's
looks
so
great.
good. Sorry, I just see another comment of the last Clone Customs mentions if a Jedi Sith cannot hold the saber with two hands, what's the point? And I think about it, and the very first figure that I remember, it wasn't the first one that could, but my favorite was the Episode 1 Jedi duel Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon that had the swivel elbows
Oh yeah.
and their wrists only rotated, but they could hold it with two hands. So, and a lot of these figures can even with just the rotate. So I do think it's still doable, just maybe not as dynamic of poses as we like with two hand grips. But there's a lot to be said for the the shoulder and the elbow articulation being able to get you in positions that they can, even if they're lacking that swivel, you can still get them into a position that sort of at least can approximate or get, with a little bit of fiddling, get them into dynamic pose. So,
and believe me, I spent a lot of time fiddling around with these figures and trying to get those two-handed saber grips when I'm like posing them in videos or whatever. And like, it's still pretty impressive what can be done. There are times sometimes when I'm like, man, I wish they would give me like an extra accessory of like a slightly elongated like forearm or something that I can pop in there or something. Some kind of like crazy deluxe figure that would just make it not asking for a butterfly joint, but like something that helps me do a little bit more posing with it.
You know who can hit those poses the best? And I will fight anyone that says they can't. But maybe I'm wrong, so never mind. I won't fight anybody. But Kanan, the Kanan figure and the Ezra figure, those two can hit so many two-handed poses. It is wild.
Insanity.
Those are big.
And it's both Kanan figures as well. Like both of them can do it. That's why like those two figures are probably my two favorite like TVC figures of all time. It's like both Kanans, they're just so freaking good.
Yeah. Oh God, I love those Kanan figures. I know I've said it before multiple times. I even probably said it last week. So good.
They're just so good.
Yeah.
So good.
You had mentioned the, preferring soft goods for the cloak. And I think I tend to agree for the dynamic side of it. It's nice to have that option, but I will say this sculpted one looks really nice. And if it's in a soft enough plastic, I like that it has the texture. And I think that kind of, that turtlenecky aspect, that collar part of it being raised is kind of, so I think I'm okay with the compromise on this one. I think it looks pretty great. So,
no, I agree.
It's kind of like the same, like the Krennic issue. Like a lot of people were upset, like, oh, why doesn't Krennic have a soft goods club? It's like, do you realize how doofy he would look if they gave Krennic, like that'd be so hard to do, and he wouldn't have his collar. Everyone would be mad because the collar wasn't right. I was like, I think that they made the right call with Krennic by giving him a molded cloak. I think in this specific case, they did the right thing as well with Devin because her cloak is so unique and specific.
And it's similar to Geonosis Padme that came out at the beginning of the year. Also her cloak.
That's what I was going to use for a custom Devin.
Yeah,
I was
same here. I literally bought one at Target because I was like, after the stream last week, and I was like, I'm gonna make a custom because I don't know if I'm getting that bigger.
Yeah,
and then I didn't have to because it got revealed.
And now you have an extra Padme. Look at that.
Yeah,
heck yeah, always here. For that.
So I wonder if it's just kind of like a visual trick. I saw one of the first things people pointed out was her arms are like they look like they're different length. I don't think it's that. I don't know if it's that.
I think maybe her arm might just be like slightly bent.
Yeah,
just can't quite tell.
Yeah.
It could also be the way they angled this thing. Also, this is like a digital sculpt.
Yeah.
So like, there's a variety of things that could be going on here.
Yeah, this seems like a very early render for them to. I'm just stoked that instead of like a pipeline, it's this kind of stuff that I really love. Of when something's hot, when something's new, it's like strike while the iron is hot. Doesn't always necessarily mean it has to be released while the thing is happening. It's like just let us know that this main important thing is coming, so that we don't have to waste time or get angry or make ourselves upset about these things. It's kind of like, if they had even announced the Stranger earlier than they did. I think it was like 3 months from announcement to release. Whereas if they had just kind of gone up a little bit further and be like, hey, he's coming, not in the next wave, but check it out. So
Yeah. How do you feel about this comment from Hal Runner? He'd be fine if they did Docky with a cloak and soft plastic as well.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I think,
I feel like Docky's would have to be soft goods.
yeah, it covers more of
Yeah.
his body and his range of movement.
Yeah. He would
But
be real stiff.
yeah,
Could it be a situation where it was like a molded hood with a soft goods lower?
I think I dig that. I like the
I
molded
could go
hood
with that.
because the soft
Because he's got such a
goods
specific head shape, like his
Yeah.
Oh,
alien
true.
head.
Yeah.
True. But then I'm also like reminded of like the Bad Batch Rex that came with that really nice soft goods, like, hood thing and like I don't know what you want to call that.
His
Kind of like his poncho or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like that was pretty impressive. So like something like that on Docky wouldn't be bad either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
It
feel
was
like
two.
just-
It was two pieces, so I think that's
Yeah.
how they made it work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it a lot. So I don't know. I mean, I like the texture that when they like sculpt them, like
Yeah.
that it's sculpted. I like
I
the
agree.
texture, but I think the texture on Docky's cloak would maybe be lesser importance than say Devin's. And
Yeah.
same with Maul. I think I would like Maul's to be soft or not plastic, but soft goods.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I want what like the 6-inch version has, like the soft
Yeah.
goods. I think it would look good. Also, Maul is striking a lot of poses in that thing, so you want to kind of just be able to have that flexibility. Not to say Devon's not,
Yeah.
but yeah,
I
don't know.
mean, man, is this where we start, banging the drum for a 3-pack with that updated Maul that we
Ooh.
already outlined how they could update them and like the extra accessories, so it's not an
Mhm.
all new figure, and then do another Devon, but maybe with like an extra blue wash to kind of give her a little more deco, a soft
Mhm.
cape, and a swappable arm, like swappable
take it.
hand. So
I'll take
then
it.
mostly a reuse of a figure, and then a
Yeah.
Docky. That's how they cost out Docky.
Ooh.
2 partials and like one with bare minimum
Yeah.
tooling, and then a new Docky. So
I'd buy it, but
could
it
be
would have
cool.
to be a situation where they let the single carded run of this Devon
yeah,
really go through, and
Yeah.
so that people have a chance to buy this one and then announce it, because we don't want another Chrysanthemum
yeah, that would be something that
situation or a Tuscan
Like-
Warrior.
like a cool run up to season 2, because we know we're getting a season 2 of this show. So
Yeah, there you go.
True.
if you can't have something from the new season ready to go right away, imagine
Yeah.
how cool that would be. So if we like don't get Docky now, or if we don't get him anytime in the next 12 to 18 months or whatever,
Yeah.
boom, do that kind of thing, cost him
Yeah.
out with some smart reuse with some meaningful updates to these mains,
Mhm.
and bing bang boom, build some hype that way. So
This is an interesting comment from my Star Wars guys. It would be interesting if you could use parts of this figure to make Xi'an from The Mandalorian.
yes,
That could be
is a
cool,
good
man.
point.
Yeah,
I have
cool.
never really paid attention to Xi'an's tooling that much, so maybe the legs and parts of the arm.
let's look. I'm gonna pull up a picture of her and see what she's looking like.
I'd be curious if this is like a separate piece here too.
Oh,
or
you
like
could use the
a
torso.
headdress. Yeah, yeah, the torso.
I think you could use the torso. I mean, she's taller, but then
Yeah.
again, it's whatever. And she's got similar piping on her torso, but there's a little more texture on like the abs of her costume.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they could get away with using the torso. I think if the Leku are separately sculpted, they could maybe.
That's what I was thinking. They could use that.
Yeah. Although she has a different headdress. And then leg wise, I think
don't
she
know,
could
but-
use these legs.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
had to add a holster.
Yeah. So that's
They could
interesting.
just add,
Good
like, a
observation,
step-
man.
Yeah,
Although that'd be so sad if we just have Xi'an with nobody else from that crew.
Yeah.
they would have to do like
Zero, at least at that point.
I mean,
Needs to
we've
go
got-
to
Xi'an,
press.
We've
Zero,
got
and
Miggs's
Miggs.
head.
Yeah,
Okay, we got his
they would
head.
have to do Mayfeld, Xi'an, and Zero, and then of course we would have to like beg them
Berg.
for years to do Berg.
Yeah.
But-
Yes,
and
100 times to
Quinn.
this comment. Uncle Docky on the card will not accept anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, who has a custom 2 boots?
Was that? I feel like
Yeah,
it was like a
someone made it out of-
repainted HK droid or something.
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I think I did see that actually. I think I
And
did.
it's one of those things where I was like, I know this. Like if I really took a close look at Two Boots, this is like wildly inaccurate. But it was close enough that at first glance, I was like, oh wow, that actually looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Coming to a May 4th reveal to you.
Oh man,
Repainted HK.
I take it back. I take it back. I
Two
shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said it. I didn't mean any of it.
I still am going to hold out hope that Two Boots is on Disney's Disney Parks Droid Factory radar.
Two Boots and Spybot. Let's go Disney.
Mhm.
Yeah. Heck yeah, man. But yeah, I cannot express how excited I am to have this one announced while the show's on. Like, it would have been great to get her, but like,
Yeah.
thank the force she's coming. So now we just got to make noise for Docky. Got to get that Uncle Docky out there.
What is it? The hashtag. It's got to be Shriko for Eco.
Shriko for Eco. Dying for Docky.
Yeah.
Love it, man. Speaking of my boy here.
Yes.
My boy Docky. Yeah, I really do hope we get him soon. That'd be nice.
Same.
I'd be relieved.
Looking at that image, yeah, definitely. If they did the cape as kind of like a layered, kind of like almost a poncho, and then like a sculpted hood that's like made to go on his head shape, because it's got that bill on it too. Looks like.
Yeah, that's true. They would have to do probably the hood as a plastic piece, and then just the cloak underneath or the poncho. Yeah. That would be cool though. I'd be happy with that.
And then he'd have to have his lightsaber and his staff.
Yeah.
Oh heck yeah! He better be coming with total of 3 accessories at least: the staff, the saber, and a hilt. And he does a lot of force pushing, so I would expect a hand too. So
absolutely.
Mm-hmm. I remember him holding up that bridge like this.
Yeah.
I'm so bummed when I have to do like a pose like that with a figure, and I'm just like, that's not a force push, man.
Also, I love that we just opened ourselves up to some Photoshop.
I know. Although one thing I did one thing I did want to make a little bit of fun of here is like looking at Devin's hand.
Yeah.
It's so that like Lego.
Yeah.
That I know drives Carlo crazy when it comes to that old Han.
Well, luckily she's never gonna not be holding a lightsaber when I have her displayed. So
this is true. But yeah, so happy to get her off the list, which is amazing. Make noise for Docky. We're gonna get him. I feel it. We have to get him. I'd be kind of disappointed in you, Hasbro, if you just announced Devin and then just like let it trickle out and die.
Yeah,
like he has to be coming. I would hope so.
Yeah,
this pipeline. Something.
This show's so great. I mean, I know we'll talk about the episodes, but just the way that this crew functions. This is a crew that I love that we've already made some meaningful progress on getting the 2 main crews. I just would love to be able to recreate some of the absolutely badass scenes from this show that they've all been involved in. I just love that they're doing a lot of stuff together. Don't Bad Batch us, Hasbro.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, we're already doing better than Bad Batch on this show, but
which is kind of sad and crazy. But I'm not, I guess, mad about it. I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
I feel like Lawson's gonna be like him and Docky are gonna be like the next pushes. Like Docky for sure. Lawson has, been pretty active in the show, so I feel like we will need that figure.
Yeah.
And then of course you gotta get 2 boots with him.
Yeah, 100%. If I had to guess, I would say like personally, Docky's my most wanted next step for this lineup. And then like Lawson and then 2 boots in that order. And then, maybe Rookcast. And that's where it starts getting kind of like they jockey. But I have this feeling that I think the next figure that like the grander community, since I seem to be kind of out of step with what folks tend to want, I feel like Lawson and 2 boots would probably go above Docky in what the larger community would ask for.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like
it's pretty cool.
I just feel like there's something to be said for the gunslingers and the lawmen, and I
feel
don't.
that.
Not everybody's like super stoked on wizards with glow sticks like I am, and like
I hear you. I'm curious. I'm curious though. Chat. Put a 1 in there if you want Docky first, or put a 2 in there if you would prefer to see Lawson first.
Yeah.
Like if you had to choose. I'm just curious, like what an overall consensus is. But going going back real quick to like Rook cast.
Mhm.
The more I've been watching like the last couple episodes, I've just been like, okay, now that we have Devin, I really do want Daki because like
Yeah.
you need that main team. But then I feel like I would be pretty happy too if we get Rook and Spybot because then like the bad guy section is like nicely captured. Like
Yeah.
Maul and his two like his like main pet and his like number 2 at his side. So I think
Yeah.
I'd be pretty happy with like that kind of lineup on the shelf.
Yeah.
Vinder Moon, he's in the world between worlds again. Comment.
But it's like, it's nice because there's essentially 3 groups in this show.
Yeah.
You've got the Devin, Daki, Lawson, Two Boots crew. I mean, Riley's in there too, but I'm not necessarily clamoring for a figure. He'd be nice to go with that down the road. That's one that I could wait for. Ben Solo one. Yes, Nicholas.
Love that.
And then you've got Maul's faction, his crew, which is Maul, Spybot, Rook, the Mandalorians, Vario, and Icarus and Scorn. These 2.
Yeah.
So I think that's a tougher one to build out, but I think the TK Trooper would then in the Empire faction, you've got Marak and the Crow.
Yep.
And then the TK Troopers, I think.
Yeah.
Is how that's broken down. We're just waiting on the TK Troopers for.
Yes. Before we forget though, 2 boots, yes. But you know what's the easiest tooling they got here? No boots.
Yep. Yeah. The exclusive version will have his boots.
Yeah, this is gonna be like a Comic-Con exclusive. No boots. And it's not even gonna be the rest of the figure. They just give you the legs.
Only available through Payless shoes.
I just love that.
Amazing.
Through Payless shoes. Oh my god. I love that you can see that the paint is so much cleaner underneath his boot.
Yes.
Like,
yeah,
you can tell how long he's been wearing those boots.
Like, I mean, it's a good thing that droids don't sweat because, like, woof, dude, what would those boots smell like?
I just think of that Robot Chicken clip. Oh God, what do you smell like? Burnt bacon wrapped in leather?
Yeah, those boots have seen some stuff too.
Oh yeah.
Like, who knows how old that droid is even? Like he was probably around before Lawson. I did put Rena Soul on there this time just because she had a little bit more play and she was actually kind of badass.
Kicks ass.
Yeah.
Absolutely seems like a figure that's not going to ever happen.
No, but again, like it would absolutely be welcome. I don't know if I'm going to ask for her, but I would be so happy to get her.
Yeah. Some 3D printer is going to make a lot of people happy by making that Rena Soul head.
Yeah.
Although we'll have to look at like some of the clips in a minute. And I was just thinking about her like outfit, but I'm pretty sure it's like basically kind of like a bodysuit thing. So like honestly, if they were to paint a Tonica sister that like maroon violet color and just slap a head on it, I might be happy with that. Just being real. This guy also like so easy. Like once we get into the Empire stuff, so easy.
The lowest hanging fruit.
Yeah. Like, and I didn't put it on this list this time, but I saw there's like the captain version that we saw with like the white pauldron. Easy.
Yep.
So
this is one that I do think, even though it's not at the top of my personal list, I think as we're starting to see more TK troopers, we saw them in the Bad Batch, we're seeing them here. I'm sure we'll see them again in other stuff. It's like, dude, this is such a slam dunk easy figure for them if they invested the tooling in it, getting the variants out, being able to release it for different media, release one on a Shadow Lord card, release one on a Bad Batch card, Yeah.
So my thought is, okay, they release a 4-pack, like a troop builder 4-pack of the TK troopers. They release a single carded one on the Bad Batch card. They release the cold weather gear one on a Bad Batch card.
Yeah.
They released the captain version, which that was also in Bad Batch, or I think did one show up in Shadow Lord? Either way.
Yeah.
Put the captain one out. I mean, put another one out on the like what you said on the Shadow Lord card. Like maybe include the little probe droid that's behind them, the cam droid.
Yeah.
With the Shadow Lord version. Like do things to make it different. But
different accessories with each one. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
Nice. Going back to the vote, definitely a lot of ones, but there's still some twos in there. I do love the number 3. We want both.
Well, yes,
Do
obviously.
there
we
need
love
to be
them.
more ones?
Yeah.
we saw all your ones. You and Rob were going in. I was putting a bunch of twos in there. That was the best. But yeah, a lot of ones. I mean, both of them are absolutely necessary. Docky, I think, has been really playing some people's feels though. He's just such a sweet old Jedi. I just love his vibe.
Dude,
Absolutely.
yeah.
His vibe.
He's too good for this world. He doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
We do need all of them though. I will agree with this comment. And they've done
Yes.
well supporting Mando movies so far. It would be a good sign for all current projects to be represented when they're most relevant. Absolutely.
It's fun because like they lucked out with Mando, like the movie of they didn't have to tool up a new version of the main character. They already had pieces to use. Like that's awesome. I love that. You know, Grogu, not really a figure, more of an accessory. Easy. Yep. Bing bang boom. The Snowtrooper. Granted, I just now only recently saw someone mention that the back armor is inaccurate, but I don't care.
No one's looking at the back.
No one. So yeah, but like that was easy. That was just a head. The AT-AT driver was kind of a self-own on Hasbro's part where they had the legs for it, but then they still tooled up new legs anyway, I think.
Love it. Yeah.
But that was one that's like, you know, they had pieces that existed. The driver, I think, reuses some pieces. So
yeah, he does.
All the stuff for Mando and Grogu could reuse a lot. I think, you know, Zeb, can he reuse the head? From the Rebels version. I don't know what Zeb can reuse or not. I'm sure John has it all broken down.
Probably the head and like the actual like rocker ankle foot.
Yeah.
And like the oh, maybe not even the hands because he has like kind of like those.
He has armor.
Yeah, like armor.
Yeah.
Like,
so things like, you know, Embo and Zeb are like the biggest lifts, but like Ward, they have X-Wing pilot pieces that they can use if they wanted to supplement it with like new lower legs for rocker ankles on that pilot sculpt finally.
That'd be good.
If they wanted to do a new torso to have some variety. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just there's all this stuff here that movie is pretty easy for them to make toys for.
No, for sure, man. For sure. And yeah, we'll talk about it when we start looking at some clips. Man, there's been so much gunship action too. So I definitely would like some TK pilots just to put in like the upcoming like lats and stuff.
Oh yeah, dude. And I am 100% well, not 100%, but I am so tempted. Like I'm really now leaning more into actually painting one of my
those.
White and I mean, because like I hesitate to paint things. I suck at painting, but it's like, dude, that's easy.
I know, for
paint
sure.
A white, give it a light wash, and call it good.
Yeah, they've been so cool.
So much. There's so many of them. They get so much action. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. I did kind of like the Walker action.
Yeah.
I don't even know what these things are called yet because it's not. It's obviously right before the ATDP and it's before the ATST. So I'm like, I don't know what this thing is, but
it almost looks like it has the front design of the like troop carrier.
I know, which is kind of ridiculous.
The ITT.
ATTP.
It's an ATIT.
Yeah.
But dude, watching
these things are pretty cool. Would they give us that? I don't know. Would they just use the legs from the ATST? Could, but should they? Maybe not. Also, okay, yeah, it does have like the same. I thought the joint was supposed to be on the back or whatever, but no, it's exactly kind of like the ATST. I didn't get a good look at the bottom of the feet, so I couldn't tell what was going on there.
It looked like it had slightly different feet than the.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we're getting into the wiki feet territory of walkers.
But no, either way, this could be kind of a fun thing. I mean, even if they did want to like be kind of like, you know, get bashy with it and just use the existing ATST, like the legs and maybe like retool the feet or whatever, and then pop this thing on top. That could be kind of cool. Yeah. I'd be into that.
I wouldn't be mad.
No. Wouldn't be mad either. The speeder bikes though, those are pretty cool.
They are really
are definitely different than the ones we see like in Rebels and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it was hard to get like a good shot of it, but yeah,
here's I am a little, and maybe this is just like a consistency nitpick to me. Like, I am a little bummed that we keep inventing new Imperial speeder bikes instead of being like, we're gonna use this one.
Yeah.
And then like we could just reuse it over and over and over and over and over again. Like the type of speeder that we use in the original trilogy existed in episode 3. I mean,
Yeah.
Stas Ali was driving one
That's
when
correct.
she got killed in Order 66. But then we have a different speeder in Solo, the patrol speeder. And we have a different speeder in Rebels, which we at least saw make a comeback in Ahsoka. So they could get double like dipping, from that. But like I kind of wish they either used the Rebels speeder or the just
Same
standard Imperial speeder for this, because then it would just make it a little more possible to put a TK Trooper release on a speeder bike. Like that would be cool.
Yeah, I feel the same, man. Like I saw it and I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. But I'm like, oh, I really wish they just used the like proto like one before, like, the Imperial one that was like the OT version or whatever, the Rebels version. Because like obviously it'd be great to just get the Rebels like version that we saw with that like pilot on it, but then you use it again here with the TK Trooper, and then again the paint job with like the Sabine character that I really want too, so we can actually put that with our E-Wing, which would be
I feel the same way about seeing new speeder variants for the Empire as I do whenever a character changes their outfit, and I go, shit.
We just got the figure, Devin. Don't change your outfit.
No,
don't you even say that.
Don't change your outfit. And that's how I felt whenever I was like, I first saw the clips of the trailers from Maul Shadow Lord, and I was like, yes, Maul is literally wearing the same freaking thing. Let's go. So we've already got the figure. No, he has freaking boots on.
It's like,
dang it. Stupid Maul and your stupid boots.
Stupid boots. Speaking of boots, I did love this, man. Was anyone else surprised that Two Boots isn't just his nickname, but they actually called him Two Bot?
I love silly shit like that in my Star Wars. That's so fun.
Yeah. Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I mean, heck yeah, man. I'll take all the figures and characters that they want to give us from this show, to be honest.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, this is one that they could mine for quite some time, and I would not be unhappy about that. This is such a... It's fun because it's interesting, like how this is all in like one planet, a lot of reused locations, small quarters. It's a very small scale show.
Yeah.
And yet I'm just like, dude, there's just so much I want that they could just build out this Janix world. It's so awesome.
I think the only time they left Janix is they went to Obadiah.
Yeah.
That one time.
Yeah.
And they shot down the Pikes on that one random moon. That was it. So like once you got past the first like 2 episodes, 3-4 episodes, it's just Janix the whole time, which I love.
Yeah, and I just love... There's been some really good cinematography also in this show, like...
And the matte paintings, the backdrops, like just gorgeous.
So good.
Beautiful.
So good. Also had to throw this guy in there because this is a Glove Shadow that I could take.
100%.
Yeah.
Just love them. But yeah, there's been so much TK Trooper action now ever since like they made their appearances. So definitely one that I feel like people are going to start wanting as like that next Trooper addition to the line and stuff.
I'm not going to appeal to Hasbro because I don't think they'd do it, but any 3D printers out there, if you guys make up that that maglev train, if you make up like the flatbed and the one in front of it, like the piece in front of it as like a diorama piece to put Devin, Maul, Marok on,
that'd be sick.
I'm buying some. So please, guys, are a 3D printer out there, someone do it.
Make that.
Yeah.
True, man.
Dude, my friend Skeleton Astronaut, who just does absolutely phenomenal photography all the freaking time. Blows my mind how good he is at photography. He did a shot recently of Marok in this tunnel with like the lights and everything. And I thought for sure he just found like a screen grab and like put it back there. No, he used a freaking metal colander. He sent me a picture. He used a freaking metal colander and then like oversaturated red light around it to create that shot. And I was like, my God, man, that's genius.
I love it, dude. I love what
I love that
the
too.
community come up with, you guys included. It's just awesome.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun watching people just
Oh yeah.
bombard the internet with Maul shots. I'm
Yeah.
loving it. Loving
I
it.
can't remember the last time I posted anything that was not Maul or Mandalorian related. I've just been so into all of that, but I think it's been working, honestly. Like, I mean, we talk about like the slog of getting through the Instagram algorithm
Mhm.
sometimes. I think because I've been just focusing on those two like pretty popular and relevant medias, the algorithm has been kind to me. And so
Yeah.
I've been a little scared until those medias kind of pass to
To shoot
move
anything
away
else.
from them.
Yeah.
I mean, this is my face when I'm like, why would you want to shoot anything else other than Maul right now, to be honest?
Yeah.
Oh man. So good. Yeah, this episode was good, man. I really liked the interactions that were happening in the tunnel. Like Maul's just kind of like listening back there and like seeing like kind of Devin just like kind of still torn. I'm like just
Yeah.
following ever so slightly, and just
Yeah.
planting those seeds too, where he's like talking about like, yeah, my master, he basically like he dissed me hard. And I just love that he's like, unfortunately he's still alive. I
Yeah.
just love that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Dude, we got some crazy like looks into Maul in these two episodes, like very
Yes.
Yeah.
personal stuff that I was not expecting to get.
mhm.
Like
I also love this.
never thought I was ever going to see a tear run down Maul's face,
Yeah.
but we
Yeah.
got that shit.
Yeah, man. That shit was touching. I mean, Maul's been through a lot of trauma and some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, look at him. He's having a moment with this spy bot, his little murder droid.
With his
Love it.
son.
I
Yeah.
love it, man. That was Spybot. And then he's just like harassing that kid, like, go.
Yeah.
I'm
This
going to
I-
hurt you. Like,
Immediately thought of
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Evan, because I know you just love like the animated Batman series. And it's
Yes.
just like, dude.
Funny enough, this
Good.
actually, while this makes me think of animated Batman, that first shot that you pulled up of him standing on the edge of the building with like the blue
Mhm.
hues, first thought was the Dark Knight, where
Yeah.
Batman's in Hong
Yep.
Kong. Like, dude, that is, yeah. There's so many Batman coded moments for Marak because like he's doing detective stuff, he's tracking and putting together pieces.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So then does that make 11th brother Superman that he calls in for reinforcement? I don't know.
Oh shit.
They're Dark Justice League over here.
which
Oh,
one of
man.
them is the one who killed Scorn?
Crow.
11th brother. Yeah, the
yeah.
Crow.
Let's say. Okay, so we finally got to see the Crow do something other than look really badass and menacing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been holding it down.
yeah.
But yeah, this scene here too, like this is what made me be like, all right, I definitely just need Rook and for sure Spybot, like
Yeah.
on my
Yeah.
collection shelf. Like I've got them all. So like gonna
Yeah.
need those two.
So cool.
So cool. It's been nice to have a lot of saber action again too.
Yes. I think that was,
Look at
one
that.
thing that not to keep bringing the acolyte into this because I know people don't want that, but like I think that was just something I loved so much about. It's like, yes, for every Andor that I just love and I enjoyed the Bad Batch, obviously being someone who's really into the Force side of things, into the Jedi, the Sith, the lore, lightsaber fights. What a low hanging fruit kind of fan to be. But yeah, it was just like, Acolyte got some live action lightsaber fights that were exactly how like 13-year-old me was picturing things from reading the comics and watching the prequels,
Yeah.
getting these crazy, fights that it's like, oh man, the fan films that I watched at that time could only dream of doing something so cool like this. And then watching Maul and being like, okay, so we had the Bad Batch, which was about these clones. Great. God bless the clone bros. But then this one, it's like, dude, we're doing lightsaber fights and you're just going to keep getting them. And everybody's got a red lightsaber and everybody's going to be fighting. It's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, man.
Sign me up.
I love this like scene right here where they show the ship at this angle. Just like
Yes.
it also like right as soon as I saw this, because we saw the ship in like Kenobi, I was just reminded again. I was like, man, I do like the Kenobi series, but they did let me down when it came to the Inquisitors there.
Yeah.
They were kind of just like idiots.
It makes me laugh because I think, God, was it Tyler? I'm going to throw him under the bus when we were talking to him, and he was just like, "This is how the Inquisitors were always meant to be," and I'm just like, "Bro, they originated in Rebels, and people thought they were goofy there too." Like,
Yeah,
like
with the helicopter
Inquisitor,
blades and stuff.
yeah, it's like it's interesting. Like the variation of how the Inquisitorius is depicted is more often than not kind of goofy or leaves something to be desired for folks. I think it's really just Jedi Fallen Order with Second Sister
Yeah,
and Ninth Sister, and then this show where like the Inquisitors are very
badass.
scary and very
Yes.
badass. Whereas every
yeah.
other time it's like, sure, like you get moments in Rebels where they're very menacing or whatever, but still cartoony. They're still cartoony villains.
Yeah,
And then in Kenobi, where they don't really do much, they're just kind of there. I think, you know, Reeve is the only one that even ignites a lightsaber in terms of the Inquisitors.
yeah. And then Tales of the Jedi, this fool got his ass like served to him. So it was kind of like, okay, that guy was a waste of the time.
Yeah, but even then though, it's like I like how they tied how he got beaten. You know, it's Ahsoka who's kind of at like her
She's peak.
rebirth, her peak,
Yeah.
and she defeats him the same way she, you know, defeats Maul on Mandalore.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, she knows how to fight these double-bladed,
Yeah.
you know, overconfident dark-siders. She's like, okay, if I can
And
just get close. Yeah.
the same way that she disarms Anakin in the Ahsoka series.
Yes. So I think that's very cool that she's kind of got this signature move that works on these guys. And she kind of does the same thing with Marak as well, where she kind of draws him in to the close combat and isn't overwhelmed by the flash of the Inquisitor style.
Yeah. Which is funny. It's like basically if you disarm Ahsoka, you should be a little bit cautious approaching her with your lightsaber because she's probably going to just disarm you.
Get a ranged weapon and go from there.
Think of like, I mean, I know that a lot of the on-screen like Inquisitor action has been, you know, goofy, played for laughs a little bit. I mean, Grand Inquisitor was pretty serious in season 1.
Yeah.
But then season 2,
Yeah,
you know, fifth brother and seventh sister and the eighth brother.
Yeah.
Totally not serious.
Yeah. Yeah, they get spanked by Ahsoka multiple times.
Yeah, and then Maul just like cuts him down. So seeing Maul go up against these Inquisitors and they're actually like kicking his ass, like, is pretty cool looking. Like, pretty cool to see like that they're actually formidable. But like, I just got done reading the Inquisitor Rise of the Red Blade book.
Yes.
And dude, if you want to talk about some menacing Inquisitor action, it's in there. Menacing Inquisitors in there. It's really great, honestly. Really great story. The fifth brother in the Jedi Battle Scars book that was like kind of between Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. Dude, fifth brother is kicking ass in that book, which is so weird because in Kenobi and in Rebels he sucked so bad, but he was
awful in Kenobi.
Absolutely, he's an absolute unit in Battle Scars. So if you ever want to see some like actually OP, you know, fifth brother action, check out that book. And then like Tales of the Empire, the Grand Inquisitor is really freaking menacing in Tales of the Empire. And the fourth sister is as well.
Yeah,
she is. How do you guys feel about the Inquisitor ship?
Love it.
I want it. The scythe, it looks so good.
And that would be
done? I don't know.
Probably not. It's kind of like where we think of, okay, would it be a HasLab? And, you know, I think of the Havoc Marauder from the Bad Batch. It's like that could just be the way for them to finish that team if they have to. But then like the Inquisitor ship, like, okay, fine, throw in a couple Inquisitors that we've never gotten before. And then like one of the tiers could be a Grand Inquisitor with the right head to make everybody happy. And
this is the only way you'll get Second Sister.
Yes. Oh my God.
Rage.
No. Even though she never rode in the scythe ever. She had her own interceptor.
But it's such a cool ship. I would love that so much.
Yeah.
There's so many cool
ships. Yeah, man. Oh, I love Two Boots' little redemption too, where he finally is like, At first he was, he was kind of like, oh, I shouldn't be talking to you. He's like, I'm gonna put this away. I was like, come on, man. I see you. I know you're gonna come back and do it. I did love seeing these two ride in on the gunship though.
Yes.
That's why I had to take a shot of this.
So absolutely. Good. That's why it's going to be dope to get that lat. I love that there's so much lat action in this show.
There's so much lat action. Yeah. I mean, it's literally one of the driving things. I'm like, I want a lat and I need a TK trooper because I want to fill them up with TK troopers now and some Inquisitors. So good. I also love Spybot was like actually like holding it down and shooting people left and right.
Dude, when he picked up that one trooper and just dropped him off the bridge, I was like, dude is bloodthirsty. That is a bloodthirsty maniac right there.
I have that clip. We're going to play it in a second because it was amazing. But yeah, and like the saber battle. But also like, man, his leg, Maul. I guess once you have knee problems, they stay forever,
dude,
huh?
He's like 35. I mean, it's accurate.
35 ain't that old, man, if you're taking care of yourself. And I would imagine like Maul's in pretty good shape. But then again, he just jumped down like what, 200 feet or something like that from another bridge.
He's in pretty good shape. I mean, one could say he has sustained some injury.
Yeah.
True. This is true.
He's just
that might cause lasting problems.
Yeah, and seeing that PTSD with Kenobi showing up, like not showing up, but I think I feel like it was only recently I'd talked about wanting to see more of Obi-Wan with Qui-Gon's lightsaber, and I was like, oh, okay.
Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah.
I also love these bozos thought they were really gonna get away. I like kind of knew this was coming. As soon as they got in the ship, I was like, "There's no way, man. There's like a bunch of lats flying around. It's gonna like chase them or something." And just
I love that they made a new animation model for that one Mandalorian who just took his helmet off in this episode, just so we could see that stupid look on his face when he gets blown up.
When the second I saw him take his helmet off, I was just like, "Oh, yep, dying. Yep, that's the end for this guy."
Oh yeah, bro is cooked.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I think they even gave him a name, and I was just like, "Oh,
they did," which I thought was hilarious.
Wasn't it like Klebis?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, who knows?
Loved it,
dude. This fight was sick. The waterfall stuff and like the sabers interacting with the water.
Yeah.
God,
I was so genuinely sad when Scorn got killed.
I know, man. I'm just gonna have to pull in those clips in a second because this episode had all the saber fighting in it, really. Yeah. And man, it did not disappoint. I will say that. I also did love like him like just like genuinely kind of pissing her off.
Yeah.
Loved it. Love Spybot doing his thing too.
So even though the Devon figure can't, bend her wrist, she can still hit the
she can hit that post.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
You know what's funny?
What's up?
And sorry about this comment, Evan.
Yeah.
If it's too painful, that they gave Devon the extra hand with the iconic, the two fingers pointed out. But another notable character who does that often, they made a figure of him and gave him an alternate hand, and it wasn't that.
The more I think about that figure, the more I just absolutely hate that release so much.
It's coming, man. Don't you worry. It's coming. But yeah, dude, I will say that Marok really is pretty ferocious. I think this show has brought him a lot of redemption. I just genuinely like seeing him do anything now.
Yeah. Marok is like
fierce.
He's fierce, and then 11th Brother is more like a brawler, like heavy.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a podcast that I listen to that I really enjoy. It's Star Wars Sessions. They're from England. That probably Britain's greatest Star Wars podcast.
Yeah.
But they kill me because when they're going through their Maul recaps every week, they literally refer to them as Fart Man and Birdman, or no, Gas Man and Birdman.
Oh, man.
Like that's what they call Marok and the Crow, and I'm like, oh man! But look at how cool they are. They're no longer just Gas Man and Birdman. They're badass guys. Look at that.
This scene right here, I was like, First of all, he stabbed him. I was like, okay, shit.
Yeah.
But then when he had like
Dude.
crept up like that, I was like, damn,
That
that's
dude's scary as hell. Look at
Yeah.
him.
dark.
Some horror movie stuff.
So dark. I felt so bad for Icarus though. It was just like my bro's gone.
That scream got me, man. I was like, oh, that hit me in the feels.
And I love this too. Just like, oh yeah, the whole Emperor wants you dead. Likewise.
And now, what is it? If Scorn survives it all, that's Scorn, right? That survives.
Yeah.
Icarus is the one that got killed. So
No, Icarus survived.
Yeah.
Icarus survived. Okay,
Yeah.
so if Icarus, they do a follow up to Tales of the Jedi. I just want an animated short of Icarus getting to the planet that Ahsoka was on and finding, the Inquisitor, like the Crow's dead armor, and he's like hunting him. He's been hunting him for like the past year or whatever to get revenge for his brother. Yeah,
that'd be sick.
he can even do the Maul scream where he's like, instead of Kenobi, he's like Crow. And
Yeah, he gets there. He's like, shit.
yeah, like oh, well, okay.
I will say also in this show, both Maul and Docky are taking some hits to the ribs.
Yeah, dude.
Like
These
Maul
guys
was
are
getting slapped
beat
around.
up.
I wonder if Maul could get. I wonder if Maul could get kicked so hard in the ribs they just like pops out of his little cybernetics.
Oh man.
Have him crawling around on his arms.
He's like, ah, crap. No, over here, over here.
Got his lightsaber in his mouth. Ah.
Tis but a flesh wound.
It
I'll
was.
bite ya.
It is also interesting to see Maul kind of getting, taking his money's worth with these two Inquisitors. Whereas later in Rebels, he's able to like kind of handle like seventh sister and fifth brother like pretty well, and eighth brother all at the same time.
Yeah.
Because he like steps in at one point when Kanan and them are like, no, Ezra, we can't trust him. And he's like, let me prove it. And he takes on all three Inquisitors by himself. Like, no problem. And at that point, he's what, like another couple years older? Yeah, like 10 years older.
It's interesting. So we know that Crow dies to Ahsoka around this time period somewhere, like within the year maybe of this happening. I don't know. And then Marak, we know he maybe doesn't make it, but then he's fighting, he's reanimated or enhanced, whatever. Yeah, by the time post original trilogy happens.
Yeah.
So he's around, but like, even if he dies, but he still has the same lightsaber when he's reanimated. So I don't think Maul's Inquisitor lightsaber that he ends up with when we see him in Rebels, I don't think it's either of their lightsabers. I think there's more story to tell.
Interesting.
Of him.
Season 2.
Fighting more Inquisitors and, taking one down.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good point, actually. Yeah, it can't be Marak's because he has his later.
Yeah, and neither of these these lightsabers match with the Inquisitor piece that he has in Rebels.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. I mean, shit, if we're getting a second season, like you said, we know the Crow gets taken out by Ahsoka. He will probably kill Marak. Maybe not take his blade or whatever, but yeah, I'll be curious to see who goes up against him in the second season. Yeah, man, this whole thing was great. So good. So dark. Sad that he died though.
Yeah,
he was awesome, man, with that minigun. Like, he will be missed. It's so sad.
Rip in peace, bud.
Rip in peace.
Like, it was a very small moment, but I did love seeing that like Rook Cast was like comforting Icarus. Icarus was like sad. He was holding like a knife, which I guess just from context clues we're meant to like, oh, this was Scorn's knife. He's thinking of his brother, and like Rook is just, giving some comfort. Like, you just like, they're villains, but you never see like the emotional, like tender side of a villain. But like, we got to see like Maul have some real emotional moments with himself, and then Rook, right there, like comforting Icarus. I mean, they've really taken these characters that were just they're in dark armor, bad guys, like, all that stuff. They've really made them such three-dimensional characters, like where you're like, I know this is the bad guy, but like, God, I just feel so bad for him, and like
Yeah.
I kind of feel like he's right, and like they're really like the moral complexity in the
Yes.
gray area is so well done in this
I mean,
show.
it's like what Palpatine said before, you know, like good is a point of view. And it's like
Yeah,
they are acting out of their own self-interest because they might think that their view is good about like what they're doing, you know. It's part of like their survival or whatever. But it doesn't necessarily mean they're inherently, you know, bad. You know, of course they have bad tendencies or whatever, but you know, at the same time, it's still a living being, and like Icarus does have feelings, you know, he cares
Yeah.
about his like, you know, his family and stuff like that. And even, you know, like I think as kind of cold and like leadership like that like Rook can be, she obviously has like, you know, she understands like, you know, family. Like that's a Mandalorian thing too there. So to see a loss and like see the pain in Icarus, like she, you know, she understands. But at the same time as a leader, she wants to keep the group together. You gotta kind of like, you know, comfort each other and keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Especially because right now they didn't have like Maul with them.
yeah.
But like, yeah, going back to we have to talk about that. First of all, this reminded
Torpedo.
me so much of like 90s movies like The Fugitive and stuff where he's just like
Yes.
dive. Loved it. Loved it. And then I completely was caught off guard with this and I was like, that is so fucking cool.
It's a real
Loved
Palpatine
loved it.
move right
Yeah.
there.
I know with the scream and everything. I was just like, oh, that's so good. That's so cool, man. So cool. Oh, yeah. Just love it. And then just like all the lat action again. This, I was just like, yes. Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
That whole area too is
Mhm.
gorgeous. Like that
Yeah.
waterfalls, the bridges,
Mhm.
the caves, like that. That's just I love that locale.
It looks like a
Yeah.
location straight out of Jedi Fallen Order or Jedi Survivor. Like
Yeah.
so
Yeah, they've
good.
done some really good
So good.
world building here and stuff like that. I like it.
Yeah.
Like it quite a bit. And our dude Spybot, he's always creeping. Love that.
I love how genuinely sad he is that he can't find Maul.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know can find him.
He's honestly like a little evil pupper, robot
Yeah.
pupper.
Yeah, for real.
He's the goodest little evil boy.
The
Yeah, I know.
goodest. That's right.
But yeah, then we get into the like the mall scenes. This stuff was cool, man. Yeah, I was really
This
digging it.
to me, this felt so like just like out of a video game, not in a bad way.
Mhm.
Like I think we've all played those games. I think it even happens in like Jedi Survivor. You know, when you're playing a video game, they do a lore dump and an info dump of like your characters having to fight against a storm or something, a sandstorm that you can't get through. You know, trudging through it, and it's just like echoes of the past and visions and stuff coming at you. Um, I
Yeah.
loved how that was. Yeah, it just felt. It felt like you were like in the driving action of the scene
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
uncover more of Maul and his story.
So
Oh,
much
God,
trauma.
yeah.
He's just like, I hate you. Poor Maul. He's really just he's been through a lot. And it's also just I think it seems like Maul also just hasn't had time up until this point to actually stop and reflect on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Like
just always been moving.
yeah, he's always been moving. He was, you know, taking training. Training was probably intense as can be, especially under Palpatine. And then you
Mhm.
just dive right into it like Phantom Menace, and then boom, you're cut. And then you go
Yeah.
through a lot of like abandonment issues and just all that like survival to even still exist. And then through the Clone Wars, like, man, that's like so much stuff to be like dealing with. And now he finally has like a point in time where he's kind of like not lost necessarily, but he is redefining himself. But
Yeah.
because of that, he is also reflecting a bit on the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The and the vision too, it's like shout out Finn, the Palpatine custom.
Oh yeah.
getting to see Palpatine do some training. Oh,
Got him
yep,
right here.
yep. Loved
Heck
that.
yeah, man.
I've got him in like post scarring, post Road to the Sith, Palpatine mode right now, but I usually keep it with the like Phantom Menace look.
Yeah.
But yeah,
God, I love that. That's so good.
come on, Hasbro, so easy.
Yes.
So easy. You have all of the materials.
Gonna need a Savage with that one.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, dude.
The Crow really just does have like a badass, scary look, though. He's like the perfect, like interrogating, like Inquisitor. Like I just love this whole like framing here in him, where like mostly you can just see like his crow face in those eyes, man. Like so good.
I love how different all the Inquisitors are. Where it's like, there's obviously a vibe to the Inquisitorius, but I do love that they don't all have the same kind of style as the first Inquisitors that we saw with helmets. Fifth brother, seventh sister, second sister. There's all kind of a more uniform look to those. But then you look at the Crow, you look at Marak, fifth brother, even to a degree. There's all just a very different kind of vibe for these guys, and I love it.
Yeah, me too. I just knew this too. As soon as like she called, I was like, I don't know about that. Because immediately when she was like, oh yeah, got a ship that can get us off, I was like, how are you gonna get by all these lats that are flying around everywhere?
Yeah,
Like,
I got out of there. It's fine. Yeah,
something didn't seem right with that. Kind of had this face of Daki. It was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
This was also funny to like see Two Boots like processing stuff. Just like, okay.
I love that he still holds his coffee cup.
Yes,
dude, so good. And there's nothing in there.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's just
did you see the moment where Lieutenant Blake actually takes his coffee cup from him and looks in it, and he's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was a really nice touch, a nice moment.
It's funny because like I guess droids technically can drink stuff, because what was it in like the Mandalorian that they were drinking at the droid bar?
It was like oil.
Yeah, it was like oil.
I need an oil can.
I can't remember what they called it, but like you could put a little oil in there maybe if you wanted.
God.
I think it was technically described as like gear lubricant.
Yeah, and it had those nano droids in it or whatever.
Yeah.
I love this guy that's like, Two Boots is like, yes, and the Empire is good, right? And he's just like, dude, are you tripping?
I love he also was like, you're acting weird. He's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
But also, isn't it frustrating that this guy gets to come up and have one interaction with Two Boots where he's like, dude, obviously the Empire is bad. And Two Boots like believes him, but Brander's been telling him the whole time that the Empire is bad. And he's like, I don't understand. Like, what do you mean the Empire is bad?
To be fair, Two Boots has seen a lot more of it real quick after Brander's out of the picture. And like even Brander being labeled a traitor and they're going after him is kind of just, maybe this isn't right. So
yeah. I mean, like those TK troopers were walking around, like he's got Riley over there, like pretty much locked up and interrogated. And like Two Boots knows he's just a kid. He doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's starting to see the negative aspects of the Empire. So he finally comes in and like was like, all right, let me talk to my dude. Try to get some things going. But the walker, love seeing that thing walk around. Yeah, this was like the fullest shot you could get of it, where like most of those legs are definitely like ATST like. You just can't see the feet.
I feel like we do see them at one point.
You see it like when they like try to get away in that speeder, but like a bunch of explosions going on, so like you don't get like a super good view of it, or at least I can see one. But the speeder bikes again, but they look cool. But man, definitely I agree with you, Finn. It would have been nice that they just kept the same designs.
Standardize, guys. Come on.
We're toy collectors. Stop making new things because they're not making enough toys for them.
Yeah, for real. Dave, tell your team to chill with new designs, because Hasbro can't deliver me all the figures I want in the time that I'm alive on Earth. So
it's like I still laugh anytime someone's like, oh, why did they give this character a new costume? Oh, it was for the toys. And it's like, bro, that's spoken like someone who hasn't looked in a toy aisle in a while, bro. Like they do not. They do
Did
not
George
make
Lucas
all
do
those
that?
toys.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Absolutely, he did.
It's just
Does Disney do that now? No, they do not.
it just kills me. Like just even for example, Obi-Wan, Phantom Menace to Attack of the Clones, same costume, same lightsaber, but it's a 10-year difference. Then Obi-Wan from Attack of the Clones to Revenge of the Sith, 3-year difference, different lightsaber, different costume, and it's just like, oh, come
Haircut.
on. Yeah. But,
Yeah.
They had to take him to a new level, man.
yeah. He was in a war. He's a Jedi Master now.
Yeah, he's different now.
Yeah. It's like, bro, but he killed a Sith Lord when he was like 23. So
Yeah, this dude.
yeah, didn't kill. He yeah.
Which, speaking of, that scene comes up in a second.
He
Which
seriously maimed a Sith Lord
yes.
when he was 23.
I did love seeing these like flashbacks with Savage and stuff like that, and like the whole Sidious like, come with me, train with me.
Am I the only one that tried to like pause and look really closely to see what kind of tunic little Maul was wearing?
You're not the only one. I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool looking.
It almost looks like the bottom section almost looks like it's an homage to the concept art Maul from Power of the Jedi, the yellow armor, Sith armor.
That's what I was hoping he was wearing, honestly.
Yeah, same. That would have been so cool.
I mean, it does look very similar.
Yeah.
I need to get that. That's like one of the only, like, out of those concept figures that they did of the Phantom Menace characters, like the Jedi training Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, the cold weather gear Obi-Wan. I didn't get that Maul, and I've always wanted him.
Those are, you just named 4 of my favorite figures. Power of the Jedi was one of my favorite toy lines growing up. I loved it so much.
I loved those figures so much. Like those 4 specific figures, like I saw them as a kid and was like, God, I've got to have them. All 4 or all 3 of the ones that I have now did not get them until I was a fully grown adult.
Oh, really?
Kid me never had them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, that's why we have grown-up money now, and we
can do exactly.
The hell we want.
You get everything
Doesn't
you want.
go as far anymore, but yeah.
Oh dang, TVC Child Maul.
All right.
Shit.
Get in line right behind TVC Child Leia, TVC Child Luke.
Oh man.
TVC
Child Anakin.
Child Skeleton Crew Kids.
Yes.
TVC Child Kanan Jarrus.
Special action figure set, anyone? The journey of force-sensitive children.
Yeah, the kindergarten.
Looks like we're being tricked by a kindergartner.
This was like so sad. I was just like, poor Maul. You got
just the abuse that he went through. It's crazy.
Yeah. And then this scene.
Oh, that's cool. One, we need a new TVC Phantom Menace Obi-Wan. Bad.
Ours is absolute dog shit.
Yeah, it is. It is just about as good as the Mace Windu we have.
Oh, jeez. Somehow it's worse. Somehow it's worse.
Better.
Yeah.
Sadly, the Mace Windu, only because the face actually like looks like Mace Windu. The Phantom Menace Obi-Wan does not look like. I don't know who it looks like, but it ain't him, man.
Yeah, yeah. Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Mace, the ones we have, just 80 thumbs down.
Yeah,
80.
Those need to be redone.
Yeah.
Then we got some Spider Maul action, which was always nice to see. Yeah. And then poor Savage. Yeah, this was just like a really like sad, like little roller coaster of emotions for Maul. I was just like, damn, man, you're really going through it in this tunnel. Like, let me just think about all the bad stuff that just happened to me. So much pain and suffering. Poor Maul.
I think that's kind of why I love Obi-Wan so much, and I'm loving Maul so much, and I think their showdown in Rebels, like the finale of it all, is so meaningful to me. It's so like impactful. Is they both are characters that have lost everything. They are characters that have had everything they've ever held dear, or every belief that they were ever raised with, shaken, and, had to reframe how they viewed the galaxy, how they reviewed their faith, how they viewed who they are. And then it's just the very 2 different outcomes of people taking pain, suffering, loss, fear, failure. And it's just, that again, that Obi-Wan of like, you know, look what you've become, sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
Yeah, yeah. It's really interesting when you do think about that and like how much both of them have kind of lost and like gone through.
Yeah.
And really like they both have taken quite a leap into like loss ever since
Mhm.
they're like dual, you know?
Yeah. And it's all, you know, it comes back to Palpatine systematically taking from them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Palps really do be messing up some stuff for people. Really be affecting some lives.
Mm-hmm.
I did love this scene where she's like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, this ride's pretty sick."
Oh, I want that. I want that car.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was pretty
There's a
boss,
3D
man.
There's a
Yeah.
3D printer somewhere out there that's going to make it.
Yeah. God, that was dope.
Doing the Force's work. And normally, like, I know, was it a slightly cheeseball line? Yeah. But
Yeah.
did I love it? Absolutely. When she pulls up and is like, "Hey, boys, need a ride?" I was like,
Yeah,
"Fuck, yes, let's go."
Yes. God, I love that. And that whole sequence, the chase sequence, I'm sure you'll be coming up on it here shortly. It's
Mhm.
dude, like, come on.
I
Some of
did
that
also
was,
love seeing
wow.
Two Boots actually like do some stuff.
Yes. The deal's off.
Yeah, this was great. This was great. Also, it was such a classic. Like they keep doing it in like Star Wars animation, at least, where it's like the droid is like, "Let me pretend to be normal," which is absolutely not normal. And it just
Yeah.
reminded me of AZ and Bad Batch, or
Yes.
in Clone Wars, where he's like going around with fives and like la 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 la, and he's like, "Dude, that's your normal." Two Boots all like, "Nothing to see here. I'm just taking this prisoner to be changed into a different room or something." It's like, bro,
I'm
you don't.
taking these prisoners to be imprisoned in
Yeah,
prison.
yeah. Oh man, it just reminds me of like C-3PO too. Like sometimes I just don't understand human behavior. It's like
Yeah.
clearly you and all the droids don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it. Ride, boys.
Yes. Also, I was relieved at how short-lived, you know, the separation was with Riley being captured, where it
Yeah.
wasn't like stereotypical. He's captured, and the last 4 episodes are about how do we get him back. It was just like he's captured, and all right, now we got another member of our crew. Let's go.
Yeah. That would have sucked if like the last 4 episodes were just trying to like get him out of Imperial custody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think that would have just been like weird.
Yeah.
Because like Maul doesn't care about him. I'm here for Maul.
Yeah.
For Maul, what he's scheming on.
So we heard Brander talking to Daki, and he was saying that he had worked with a Jedi before, and that's why he didn't really believe that the claims about them all being traitors were true.
Yeah.
And now it just makes me wonder,
Who was it?
who was it? Who did he
Yeah.
work with?
Yeah.
What Jedi does Brander Lawson already know?
A fully
Yeah, is that-
articulated Mace Windu.
Yeah, fully articulated.
And why is the correct answer Quinlan Voss?
Yeah, that was where my brain went first, for no good reason, but other than just like they've got the animation model from Tales of the Underworld.
I mean,
Yeah,
Brander
true.
was a bounty hunter once upon a time. Quinlan used to do lots of undercover work.
Yeah, that
Just
could be how they
saying.
bring back in Vizago of, you know, have, you know, Brander be a bounty hunter, mercenary, whatever, that cross paths with Quinlan on the wheel. And
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I'd love to see like another Tales of the Jedi or something where they like tie that together or something.
yeah.
It'd be interesting.
Oh yeah.
Do you think he would
Let's check.
drop a name too and be like, "It was
Yeah.
this person"? And Doc would be like, "Oh, Master so and so. Yes, I know them."
Yes. I mean, maybe there's still time. He still could.
That's true.
I mean, you're right. You're right.
It's gonna be Master I'm a Gundai.
It's just Jocasta
no.
knew.
The most brutal
I couldn't figure
naming-
out how to return this book, and she just helped me out, man.
the most brutal naming of a character in Star Wars. I'm a Gundai. He said, put some respect on his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Finn.
His parents didn't.
I did also love, you know, it won't be Star Wars without a speeder bike chase.
Yeah. Dude, this chase scene slaps.
It really does.
So this
That moment right
was
there.
so good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, when they did that, I was like, oh, that's sick. And then he like pulls that guy into the gunship.
I mean,
Oh
he's
my
turned that thing
God.
into a freaking like javelin. Just
Yeah.
shot that right into
Oh,
the gunship. Oh,
Oh, and then when
sick.
they bounce off the bottom of a gunship, and yeah.
It's like for this scene alone, if you for some reason still aren't a fan of Daki, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Yeah, we need that figure. We need
Yeah,
that
man.
figure so
And
need
he's gonna
Daki.
need that force hand right there.
yes.
It's a must. Oh, so good.
Yeah, where does let me look, let me consult my list. Where's Daki on my top wants right now?
Number 1, hopefully.
Well, no, that's corrected Obi-Wan with better knees. Just kidding.
Followed closely by Ben Solo.
Yeah, Ben Solo, Supreme Leader Kylo, Jeki. He might slot in under Jeki, just above Jedi Dooku.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, right now he's at the 9 spot, but I need to reshuffle my ranking here. But
Right on.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll agree with this sci-fi dude. The music was pretty good. I mean, the music overall has just been really awesome.
It's the Kiners again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
dude, they kill it every single time.
I'll agree with this too. You know, 2 boots actually he can hold down. Like I liked it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He doesn't mess around.
Bipedal kiosks. That's kind of true. There's been more economical storytelling here, fast paced, but also not too slow. We still get these small moments with these characters. Yeah. The pacing has been nice in terms of like how much they've been fitting actually into like this show. Kind of been crazy. Because I feel like sometimes they like not necessarily drag it out with like you know, filler stories or whatever, but just like almost every episode has had a lot of action and also a lot of like character development across a couple different characters, you know. Obviously this is Maul's show, so a lot of it is dealing with Maul, but we're getting the Daki and like Devon like relationship there, obviously a lot with Devon as well, but also like Lawson, his like son, and just like the overall like empire and even a bit of the Inquisitors. Like,
oh yeah. The amount of development that even Riley has gotten, I'm like, dude, really?
Yeah. It's we didn't even mention it either, where it was like with Devon, you know, the whole obvious thing of like, she's being tempted by Maul and, you know, rebelling against the Jedi ways. But it's like, dude, what's one of the first things she does is like comfort Riley and just be like, fear's natural, man. Like it's just what you do with it. It's, you know, don't let it rule you. You know, so those Jedi teachings still very much mean, like they're still very informative to who she is. So it's like, even if she were to say, go off and do some more dark sidey things, it's not necessarily like the evil route. It's like, again, Maul's not a Sith. He's formerly Darth, now just Maul. So no, is she going to be Darth Talon? No, she's not, because, you know, there's no Sith here. It's
Darth Devon.
Yeah.
Darth.
Nah, yeah. This show is just like really, really, really good. They put a lot of effort into this, which you can just see in the work. I mean, obviously Sam has been really invested in the Maul character over the last couple shows of like animation and stuff like that. And like he's even talked about like how like they wanted to do a little bit more with Maul back in like Clone Wars and stuff like that and tell like this kind of story. And they just kind of were like, no, you know, it's not Maul's time to shine yet. So I just feel like they've been letting this one cook for a minute, and now they've been able to finally like serve us this platter of excellence. And I got to tell you, like the show's slapping.
Yeah,
the show's slapping.
Yeah, dude, so good.
Yeah, there hasn't been a single episode that I was just like, I could do without that one. Or if I rewatch it, like, I know where the slow points are. It's like, no, dude, this whole thing is just tight. I love it.
Which is killer, no filler.
Yeah,
kind of crazy. Like I feel like we haven't had something like that in a while, where it's like just like banger after banger.
It's making an argument for those tighter, more focused seasons of animated shows and whatnot. I like it a lot.
Yeah. I agree. It was fun to finally see him get back to his little gang and Spybot just be excited about that.
Yeah.
Right.
And then the setup. Oh man, the setup. I just knew like once something about this vibe, you could already just tell something was about to go down. That just wasn't right.
Yeah.
I also love that the Jedi could kind of like sense it.
Mm-hmm.
They could sense that disturbance in the Force, which was nice. And then of course he has that call with her, and it's just like, yeah, this isn't gonna go down how you thought it was.
Lieutenant Blake is so slimy.
Yeah.
He is. He's such a perfect little Imperial jerk.
Yeah.
But yeah, this I love too. Is just thinking like this, like already to have 3 gunships in there, a couple TK troopers, the Inquisitors. It's just like packed with like Imperial goodness, and also like again, like the framing and stuff like that in the show is just so good. I just love this right here. 3 TK troopers and then the 2 Inquisitors that are just perfectly kind of like asymmetrically spaced between them. I was just like, that looks so good. So good. And then this shot too, where you just see the tunnel vision to them at the elevator coming down. I was like, damn.
Oh yeah.
Such good like storyboarding here. And then I just love this too. I was like, this is a classic Jedi move.
Yep.
Dude, I just
trap
trapped the elevator in Revenge of the Sith.
Yep.
Yeah, man,
exactly.
You can't trap the Jedi in an elevator. Come on, dude. It's their first Inquisitory. So
Do you
funny.
even Inquisitor?
Yeah, do you even Inquisitor? But yeah, this scene, like we talked about earlier, definitely made me like this character a bit more. I was like, damn,
dang, dude.
he kicked some ass. I also love this, like, this made me feel like I was like in an old like computer game or like a first person shooter. I thought that was really fun.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, oh, please shoot him. I was really hoping she'd shoot him, which he sadly didn't, but he did probably blow up.
I was going to say, does he survive that?
That's a good question.
Probably not,
I wondered.
man.
I even wondered, did she survive that?
I know. I'm curious.
I feel like for some reason, because she's like a crafty bounty hunter, she probably did. Because it seems like, bounty hunters can just like survive stuff like that. But yeah, you would think that just killed everyone because it literally pushed those dudes away. And they were probably like, what, 20 feet away from that blast?
Oh, yeah. Your insides are liquid.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty badass way to end that whole scene. And then this was just really pretty. I was just like, dang, the orange lighting and just everything in here.
Yeah, this office is dope.
Poor Demas. There was like, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, he's dead. I shot him.
He was so proud about it. He was like, kill that fat jerk.
You guys need me, right?
I do love that he's kind of like just like tagging around now with the crew.
Yeah.
And then the classic, we got a call.
Yes.
Dryden Voss and Crimson Dawn. And just like perfect place to kind of like stop there with that like tension and just like build up.
I was watching the review that Star Wars Explained did, and he was talking about, he's like, and the irony about this is that Dryden Voss probably doesn't know that Maul just got his ass kicked by the Empire.
Yeah.
He probably heard about what Maul did on Obadiah to the Pikes and is calling because he's like, I don't want to be next. So he's going to go ahead and make a deal with Maul, not knowing that like he has way more like negotiating power.
Yeah.
Like he's probably going to get the absolute crap into this deal and Maul is going to take advantage of it 100% just because Dryden Voss has no idea that he's in a much better bargaining position.
So did they say Crimson Dawn or just Dryden Voss? Is Crimson Dawn a thing at this point? Or
I think they did. Yeah, I think Crimson Dawn's a thing, and I'm pretty sure he did.
I think he did. I did. I think Vario did say something about Crimson Dawn, and then followed it up with Dryden Voss wants to speak with you.
Correct. Okay. Correct. Yeah, they dropped Crimson Dawn.
Okay, because it seems like by the time we get to Solo, Maul is already kind of top dog of Crimson Dawn.
So like I immediately thought about that because like Dryden's reaching out. Obviously, Maul will kind of just take over everyone. But I thought about that because it's just like such a dark side user thing to do too, where he's just like, I will take anything I want because I'm just like way more powerful than you guys. Period.
It's like what he did to Pre-Vizsla and
Yes.
Death Watch. Yeah.
Yes. He just always does that. I mean, they all do it. I mean,
yeah. It's like, I need your help. And then 20 minutes later, it's just like, anyway, I own you now. So.
Yeah, I own this. You work for me now. So either get in
Yeah.
line or I'm going to cut you in half.
Yeah. What are you going to do? Stop me? I think not.
Yeah. Lawson would make a good rebel. A rebel with an Imperial wife would be amusing too. That's
It would
actually
be like
pretty sick.
Lost Stars.
Lost Stars, but also shout out again to the Legacy comic that's set in the future. No spoilers. Well, spoilers. There's a Jedi who has a relationship with an Imperial Grand Moff, essentially, or an Imperial Governor.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
Promiscuous. We need a Pike figure for dang sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
Sure. Yeah, see, he said Crimson Dawn.
Yeah. I can't wait to rewatch these episodes.
Dude, me too. Like what's gonna be so fun is like once the finale happens, like going and just binging from beginning to end, watching the whole freaking thing. That's gonna be so fun. Because I mean, like they're only 20-minute episodes and there's like 10 of them. So I mean, it's like what, 2 hours?
Yeah.
Something like
Roughly. I mean, it's just like
Roughly.
watching a movie.
Yeah, it's like watching a long movie. Yeah.
It'll be, man, I'm so excited. I'm so freaking excited.
Back to the Pike debate in terms of the Clone Wars Pike design or the live action fish heads.
Shrimp head.
Shrimp head. I mean, yeah, we've had this conversation. I do like the animated version, but I'm not against the other one. Both are good. Both are good. I would love them to be able to tool up something that could leverage both releases.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Sci-fi dudes here for the Legacy comics, man.
Yes.
I have some Imperial Knights coming in the mail right now.
Yes, dude.
My buddy Radis Force Dad hooked me up with some really cool figures that I missed in my time, like between like 2008 to 2015 when I had kind of stopped collecting for a little while. But yeah, he hooked me up with some figures that I was missing from that period of time, and I'm getting the 3 Imperial Knights from him. I'm very excited about it, though I've never read those comics. Fake fan hashtag. But
can I remember the names of these characters? Okay, so Antares Draco, he's the one with the dark hair.
Okay.
Ganner Krieg with the long orange hair, he's the redhead.
And there's a woman.
Jess Justang is the stormtrooper, I think. I can't remember her name. Anyway, those figures are good. I love them. I would love updated versions, obviously, but yeah.
Wow, I can't remember the woman's name, Evan. Ugh.
Canceled.
You're fired. Get off the stream.
Sexist.
Oh yeah, no, it's not a good look for me. I recognize that. I apologize. I'm gonna look it up.
Can't remember. You just can't remember.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, we just lost Evan's feed, huh? Well,
must mean invasion.
It is.
Love a good CO Bible quote. I just want to frame that.
I know. That's why I had to put it back on. I just love that he pet him. That's why I need that figure now. And clearly, I'm going to need a Maul with that hand too, so I can actually
spare hand comes so with that he can pet his son.
Deluxe Maul with petting hand and Spybot.
Cycle Dare. That's the name of the.
Okay.
In all fairness, that's a hard name to remember.
That's not a name you remember.
Yeah, I don't even know if she's name dropped in the comic. So.
One of the other figures that I'm getting, I'm of course finally getting Su Choi, which I'm so freaking stoked about. He's going to be my stand-in for Daki until we get Daki. And then I'm also finally getting that Black Series 375 Pablo Jill, the super articulated one,
cool.
just in time for Battle of Geonosis. So I'm so stoked.
That would not be a bad one for them to repack.
Right? It would be so like it'd be a good one, you know?
Yeah.
And he
Like
would
in
look
terms
really
of
cool
like,
on a
I don't,
TBC card.
I don't have that one, so that also I would not mind getting that.
Same. Yeah.
But like the articulation's not bad, and like for
Mm-mm.
like a crazy alien with that kind of anatomy, like I just don't see them ever retooling that thing to have like premium modern day articulation. So
Yeah, but
I
I
feel
mean
like
he's
that's
got rocker ankles and
Yeah.
yeah,
hinged hips and stuff.
So
yeah,
he
and like
does everything you need him to.
yeah. So I think that would be a good one to like repack Hasbro.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't even know if it's on their radar.
God, who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, who's ready for Friday's live stream with Hasbro? Definitely us.
Oh
So
yeah.
with that, so it's at 8 a.m. Pacific time,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
also the same time the new Build-A-Droid Droid Factory figure goes live for order on Disney Store.
Dude,
Ugh.
getting
So
started with those things.
so I'm just gonna say it to folks out there that want those that droid. It's a R56DO R46 Grief Karga's astromech droid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next one 60O I know is the end. So that's gonna be this Friday morning at the same time as the Hasbro stream. So recommendation is for folks to prioritize ordering that droid
And see
and
the
then-
stream later.
and then hopping on this because like the reveals will be there.
Yeah.
Droids sell out pretty quick.
Also, the Mandalorian and Grogu BDX droid 4-pack goes live at that time as well.
I
does
thought
it?
that one goes on May the 4th on Monday.
Yeah, I think it's
I
May the
lied.
4th.
Never mind. It is May
Yeah.
the 4th on Monday. That's what I said.
Yeah, Finn, you big old dummy.
They would. I was about to say,
I
wait.
mean, I said it right the first. Yeah. Who,
I was like,
who
wait,
said
I can
that?
actually get
Who
free
said it
shipping,
was
maybe?
on Friday?
Shout out to my buddy TJ, who's at the parks right now, and I guess he found the BDX droids already.
Oh,
So
cool.
he grabbed me a set. So thanks, man. I don't have to
Dang.
worry about that on Monday.
Huh.
Dang,
I could
nice.
use a buddy named TJ.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
a
about to say.
he's a good dude.
I'll use a buddy.
Yeah.
Man, because
We
those
could all use a buddy.
I've had to pay premium for 2 out of the 4 Build-A-Droids, which has been annoying.
I've not gotten a single one of them yet.
Oh man,
Oof. You might be a little bit up shit's creek.
yeah,
I know. I mean, I like they just sold out so quick.
yeah.
They're not terribly priced, but it's like the red leader one is just like the first one.
Yeah, that's unfortunate that I didn't get that one. But honestly, the main ones that I'm wanting, I want Grief Karga's droids.
Yeah.
Just because it builds on stuff we've already got. I want the Kessel droid. And I
Yeah, that one's
definitely
cool.
want another shot at getting another B2 emo just
Yeah, for
to
sure.
have in case.
Yeah. I wonder
How
if they're
cool-
going to announce a second wave of these guys sometime before June,
I
or
hope
if they're
they
going to
keep
give
that
it a
stuff
break.
going.
So
Yeah.
The build
I mean,
droid, I love that.
It's obviously been successful and like it sells out pretty quick. So
yeah,
clearly some demand there. Yeah, I hope they do it. I would love them to actually make maybe a couple more units so it doesn't sell out so damn quick.
yeah. It's like I'm convinced that they're doing the minimum production run, and then they're like barely throwing any on the website, and barely any in the parks. It's weird.
Yeah, it's like that family on Halloween who only got 1 bag of candy, and it's like, what the heck?
Yeah. Yeah,
There's a lot of
yeah.
people showing up.
Oh man, but
Oh,
yeah.
Speaking of comment packs, do you ever think you'll get a Jaster Morale in TVC?
Ooh,
I don't think it's 100% out of the question because it would be so easy to do.
yeah,
Like Jaster Muriel and Montross, even though Montross is supposed to be a little bit beefier, like they'll probably just put him on a regular Mando body, like, and I'm not going to complain about it. Like,
well, with Montross, could they reuse any Paz Vizsla pieces?
I feel like if they took some creative liberties, they probably could.
Yeah, I feel like they could make it look good.
Yeah,
I've seen some people been making some like pretty nice customs out of like the parts that exist in both like 6-inch and like 375 to make some of these characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see a really sick Jaster Muriel custom with the new definitive Mando, and I was like, dude, that would be so cool. And really, like, it would be so easy. Like, there's so many of these like publishing and like old comic book like Mandos and stuff like that, and Jedi that the tooling exist or could easily exist, especially after these hopeful Jedi that we might be getting for Battle of Geonosis. Like there's so much stuff that we could put out there. And I just don't know why we're not doing it,
Yeah.
I think we talked about this on the last stream, but it would not be a bad thing for them maybe to think about doing comic packs again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want more publishing figures, man.
Yeah. I mean, we've got some really, really good comics going on right now. I mean, that would be great. Dude, if they had done the comic packs a while ago, we could have gotten High Republic comic packs.
God, I would have loved that.
But High Republic is back. The phase more is starting to happen because that new comic run about the Pathfinders.
Yeah. You sent me that.
Has started. It's like 20 years after phase 2.
Yeah.
So kind of in between phase 2 and phase 1. So
yeah, I dig it. More High Republic, man. I love that stuff.
Oh yeah.
FX Search Repack. He doesn't have rocker ankles. He's not modern, but he's a backgrounder, and I don't necessarily need them or want them to spend more money than they need to on tooling stuff. So that's a reissue that I wouldn't be sad about, if that makes sense.
Yeah, he's no peasant Anakin.
Yeah,
true. No. It would be the first swivel hips TVC figure that we got this year, though.
Yeah, so it's like I would love an updated version, and it's not like they need to go crazy tooling up legs for him.
Just use Soul's legs, man.
Exactly, they can use generic legs because it's like, oh no, the boots on the Jedi that we didn't even really see for more than a blurry frame. It's like, dude, diminishing returns.
Yeah, totally. And I feel like that's a much more creative and effective approach for doing stuff like that, rather than giving us a swivel hip character. Which,
absolutely.
It's a good point that we haven't seen one this year, and I think that's probably a good thing.
Yeah. I know Tyler's happy.
For sure.
Well, there's, as I was talking about, some people who've been messaging me and saying they're getting into TVC now because they're seeing the quality of the figures and stuff like that. I've been talking to somebody online who's basically I really like the articulated ones. I'm not flat out. They're I don't like the swivel hip stuff. I'm not buying any of that.
I like the articulated figures in my articulated figure line that I pay premium prices for.
Correct. They primarily were a 6-inch collector, and they see the quality and how much detail and articulation can be packed into these smaller figures, and they're kind of digging it. But at the same time, they're definitely into clone stuff. So they accidentally got the older clone mold, and they're like, oh, this sucks for this 332nd. I was like, man, you kind of got to get the 4-pack. That's the best way to get that updated figure. So even stuff like that, they're just
shame on Hasbro too for that VC 240 fiasco, where giving the updated 501st sculpt that's on the Obi-Wan Kenobi card, that's the new sculpt clone, putting it on the same number as the old body clone for 504. It's dude, you guys just made aftermarket a nightmare. Even though those figures aren't hard to find, we're watching them fall off everywhere. Pegs on Walmart's nationwide because they shipped them by the case.
Give it 10 years.
Yeah, it's I need a VC 240. Well, which one? It's oh my god, I have to do research to figure out what one. It's
or you buy both because you're an insane completionist.
For sure. Same, but I think we mentioned Droid Factory Spybot last week. Would be great.
We did. Question, guys. Impossible to pick the perfect figure for TVC 375. I think it should be left blank or George Lucas figure. Your thoughts?
Hard no on leaving it blank.
Yeah.
Although it would be quite representative of TVC having gaps.
Definitely not leaving it blank. I don't know. We haven't gotten character figures since when? The last George Lucas figure we got was
2004.
Yeah. I mean,
it was the Stormtrooper vintage
Papanoida.
Oh, in 2005, yeah.
Yeah, but
but that was technically the one that was character.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That seems a little out of left field.
Yeah, it does.
It seems I think that just seems like it would be a waste with so many characters that we have missing from movies and shows. I think that'd be a tough sell for me. But
And don't get me wrong, as
yeah.
a weird world builder, I wouldn't mind having like a George Lucas figure in my collection.
Yeah.
In fact,
Yeah.
I already kind of have one because I took that Stormtrooper head, George, ripped that thing apart, which believe me, that was not easy. It's not an actual like ball socket. And then I put it on like a Hammond Collection Alan Grant figure. And that's like my stand-in George Lucas. That's like kind of just over there back of my display.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, to say what like you guys were saying, it's like we have so many characters that are on like March Madness and stuff like that, and fan polls, Last Figure Standing. George Lucas has not been anywhere on there, so it's kind of like we got a lot of other stuff to check off the list.
We still need a good
honestly,
C3PO. Like,
yeah, good
dude.
C3PO.
Honestly, C3PO, if they made him for VC like 375, I would be perfectly fine. It feels very earned, feels representative. Or Yoda, make a new Yoda.
It would be dope.
That Yoda would be awesome for VC 375.
Yeah.
I will say I would not mind them redoing the Stormtrooper disguised George Lucas figure.
Yeah,
because they did it for Black Series, right?
That's actually a good idea. Like that's a good point. Or like the pilot one. Like literally, we have a definitive pilot sculpt. Just pop the head on
that'd
there.
be cool too. That'd be cool too.
That kind of stuff is easy. I feel like they could do that. See, like I wouldn't. That's another reason why I wouldn't mind like a convention exclusive thing of like Trapper Wolf with, of course, Filoni's character. Would be great, but then also put a Paz Vizsla in there with like a Jon Favreau head. Like,
I want that. I definitely do want that too.
It's, I mean, is it a little silly and goofy? Yeah, but like it's a convention thing. Like, so it fits.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
I don't mind.
I do like this comment too, because I've been thinking about like how I'm surprised they haven't like dove into like more of those Fett repaints and giving us some of these characters that they gave us in the past. They just like seem like easy like things to do. Maybe I don't know, maybe they got tired of repainting like Fett bodies and stuff, because they were doing that for a second with all those like comic color like Boba Fett's that we got. Where they were running wild with that for a minute.
Dude, that was a weird time.
Yeah.
The time of the Fett tax.
Yeah. And now we can't. Now it's like you've got people like, I'd like a Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett, and Hasbro's just like, no.
Well, to be fair, that is my favorite Boba Fett. I always just loved that one as a kid.
Yeah.
I just love his like teal like armor instead of the red.
He was up there in people's wants for March Madness, and it was just like it drove me nuts because it was like, dude, you don't need to from the ground up do like there's minimal newness. Like it would just be a new hip piece, new upper leg, like the new upper thigh piece for the thigh swivel. Like how different is it? And this is me maybe showing my ass and not knowing, but it's like, dude, come on, that's like asking for a Grand Moff Tarkin. It's like, no. It's like it's almost there.
Yeah.
It's not saying that we don't want those characters. We absolutely do.
Most of that thing is there.
Yeah.
Comic and game figures. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can't remember if we talked about this last time, but like, I think we were talking about Gaming Greats line, and just like, it was nice to be getting some of that stuff, and now it kind of got mixed into like the main line where we're not getting like a full wave of just like, here's some gaming figures.
Man.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of like sprinkled, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it is unfortunate.
True. If we can get those random covert Mandalorians, like why can't we get some of these expanded universe ones again?
Well, it's because the ones in the Mandalorian show you answered it in the Mandalorian show, and the random background ones from comics from 20 or 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Might be
just not
tougher ask for Disney.
Not as relevant.
Yeah.
The Bounty Hunter
comic packs, yes.
Yep. Vader comic pack, yep.
Nope.
Bounty Hunter comic pack, yes.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, speaking my language, Rom Space Knights 3961. I don't know if you're on Instagram. If you are, I've got a mock-up, like a concept for like a 3-pack with Jedi Dooku, young Qui-Gon, and Yaddle.
So good.
Yeah, dude. I want those so bad. It was one of the rare times I even mocked up card backs for them. So
yeah.
Tales of the Jedi was just phenomenal when that one dropped. It was really, really, really good.
I'm appreciating the Ahsoka one even more in hindsight now, as we've kind of, we're getting 11th Brother in this, and seeing, the Ahsoka show. But the Jedi Dooku one, the Dooku episodes
Like
were
arcs,
just
so good. So
It's a
good.
little odd to me that I don't think we're getting a series this year, like the mini series Tales of.
Yeah.
We've gotten one every single year on May the 4th for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Maybe there'll be a surprise.
We got Tales of the Jedi. We got Tales of the Empire. Tales of the Underworld.
To be fair, though, we're getting the finale of Maul Shadow Lord. So
true. But I almost wonder, like, why haven't they done Tales of the Sith yet?
Yeah,
it's probably gonna happen. To be honest, I think now more so after Maul and just like going into this darker animation like route. That a Tales of the Sith seems a bit more feasible. I will say that.
Oh, sorry, go for it.
I was just gonna say, I wonder if like 2 cartoons in a year was just too much for them or something.
Maybe.
I mean, weren't we getting Bad Batch though? Still, when some of those came out?
We were.
I can't remember.
I do want to say though is Radis Force Dad mentioned Dave Filoni said they're taking a break from the Tales of series while focusing on Maul. Fair. Finn, you'd mentioned Tales of the Sith. Yes, I want Tales of the Sith. However, what I think I really want is a Tales of the Dark Side, so it's not necessarily tied into just the Sith.
Right,
so that's where you can get the exploration of like Chimere and like the Knights of Ren that aren't necessarily Sith.
Right.
So I don't know. I think it'd be interesting.
Guys, are you coming to Star Wars Celebration Los Angeles 2027?
Tickets go on sale May 6th, right?
Yes. I'm gonna be trying to get some tickets.
Yeah, I hope my boss isn't watching this. I know she's not. I schedule some time in my calendar for focus time where I just am going to be buying tickets to Celebration.
Nice.
No, it's probably a no for me, but I do always watch all the live streams from Celebration and stuff. It's, I don't know, man. It's just a chunk of change to drop, and I don't know. Like, as much as I would love to go in 1 year, sometime I will.
Yeah.
It's just, I could spend like $700 or $800 on going to Star Wars Celebration, or I could pay bills and buy action figures. You
could do the responsible things. Yeah,
for sure. I did the irresponsible thing last year and got tickets and didn't end up going. So
I also had
that. No.
I couldn't afford the trip when the time came. I just didn't have. I was too busy with work and.
Exactly. It wasn't like a financially smart decision in the end to like go and do it. And just like I was just like swarmed with a lot of things and like moving and all that. It just probably wasn't going to happen. So
I will say Celebration is one of my favorite things. It is a happy place for me. I have so many good memories just throughout my life with Celebration and the people that I've shared it with and the people that I've met there and spent time with there, the things that I've seen. And it's hard to articulate of how much it matters. And it's like, in a way, for years, it was kind of my family's family reunion trip where we'd go as family. We'd all come from all over the country to converge at a Star Wars Celebration and just sharing the love of this stuff. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's so cool, man.
I'm excited to get to do it again. I was bummed I missed Japan, but I've done all the stateside ones since 2015, plus Celebration 3 in 2005. Yeah, dude, some of my favorite Star Wars memories are, being there, meeting Rian Johnson, waiting in the overnight lines and stuff for things, seeing the trailers and not being. God, I was bummer not in the room in Chicago, but I was in one of the overflow rooms when McDermott came out with a "Roll It Again" for the Rise of Skywalker trailer. It was like,
oh man,
dude, such cool stuff, man. And the tributes to Carrie at the Orlando show. It's just, yeah, I'm excited. It's hard to put that into words how meaningful it is. So I hope to see folks there, and I hope anyone that can make the trip, they do it and they get to enjoy it as much as I have. So
heck yeah, well, I will be there. So hoping to make some memories, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Sorry to hijack there.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
Dude.
Saw Gerrera Evolution set, Clone Wars, Andor, and Rogue One.
Hell yeah.
That's actually pretty cool, man.
I do that.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Heck, we need that Rogue One Saw Gerrera for sure.
Yes.
Yes.
I think this would be an interesting way to like kind of do it if they did an evolution set of him.
Yeah. I've been hoping that we do more of the character journey sets like the Anakin one and all that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that would actually leverage pretty well.
Yeah. Your Kylo Ren concept that you made, the evolution set, Evan, one of my favorite things that you've ever put on your page. I want it so bad. And the Luke Skywalker one too. I
love it. It's fun. I think the year that I posted those was end of 24 probably, or maybe was it 25? It's like, people are like, nobody wants Ben Solo, nobody likes Kylo Ren. It's like, dude, for when we shared those to SWTVC, and I think the Luke and the Ben Solo ones were like the 2 top performing posts of an entire year.
Yeah, it did really
not me
well.
being like, oh, I did something amazing. It was just like, oh, it was just great that jogged people and got engagement from people.
Yeah, it was something crazy. You got like 5,000 likes on it, didn't you?
Like 11,000 for like the Luke one. Yeah,
good lord.
Yeah, like 8 for the 9 or 8 or 9 for the Ben Solo one. So
jeez.
So I know likes don't translate to sales. We know this, but it's still just like it was fun to see the discussions and the excitement for those kind of ideas.
11,000 likes is not. It's not nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, that Luke one, I still stand by those. I want those. I'll ask for those every day. So,
heck yeah, man! 50th anniversary.
Yep.
Celebration of the best. Yeah, R.I.P. Ray Stevenson. But back to Steven's comment, I would like them to do like an animated, like Tales of the Something, where we like see a little bit more into Balin's story as well. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah. That'd be dope. They could do a Tales of the Unknown, and
I like that.
Diving into maybe like an arc about the Mortis gods. I don't know,
dude.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah, or the Night Sisters on Peridia and things like that, like the more cosmic, intergalactic.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty rad. Hell yeah, sci-fi dude. Tacos.
Yes.
Tacos in LA celebration. I'm here for that. Bring back the comic packs, the battle packs, and evolutions packs. They were some of the most memorable figures. Yeah,
they really were. They really were.
Yeah, we still need a Zane Carrick for those Knights of the Old Republic comic fans. I can't believe we never got that guy.
I really don't. Yeah, like totally. And I also just don't think that would be not a bad idea to like do some comic packs and like you said, like the publishing stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool to get.
And it'd be a good way for them to draw more attention to the Marvel comics. And I don't know what's going on the Marvel side of things, where they keep canceling everything and do a start-stop and mini-series, and it's hard to jump on. I haven't been a fan of Marvel Comics' approach for the past decade or so, but the last few years have been, not saying that I'm not a fan of the comics themselves. It's just their strategy with approach is really difficult. And maybe it's just me being biased because I've been more of a DC guy my whole life. But I just think that would be such a great way for them to kind of bring more attention to the Marvel comics and how important they are in filling the gaps in some of these stories. All the Crimson Dawn, like all of Kira's story is in the comics. They even somehow relegated the Ben Solo story to comics, even though I think that'd be better served as a book maxi series at minimum, an animated series ideally. So,
yeah.
But yeah, just to really kind of shine a light on the comic side of things, and maybe get more readership, get more folks excited about the characters. And it's like, oh, I have a toy of them and I got a sample of the comic. How great.
Yeah No, I agree. Imagine a Clan Vizsla Evolutions pack.
Heck yeah.
Gosh,
I could really imagine that back in the day for sure.
Tar Vizsla, pre-Vizsla, but it would be like his earlier seasons look, and then Paz Vizsla. Like,
that's a good way of them costing that out for sure.
Yeah, Paz could cost it out. 6 inches gotten Paz Vizsla like 7 times. So I mean, this would only be our second.
Is that how many times they really got it? Like 7 times.
They got.
I think it's not far off.
Red and Black Deluxe. I think they got. Did they get credit collection.
They did get a
Yes,
credit
they did.
collection.
Credit collection. Then
They
they
got
got the
a-
Jon Favreau one. Then they got the new box repack. Did they get carbonized?
I feel like there was a carbonized.
Yes, there was a carbonized one, I believe.
And then they got the one with the head as the exclusive.
Yeah. So
With the
they've
Jon
done,
Favreau head.
yeah, I counted that one. I think.
Okay.
So I think they've got like 5 releases of that figure.
Dude, that's a lot.
Yeah,
And they never updated it. It's inaccurate too because it's based on concept art. So
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember
this
that.
would only
That's
be
pretty
our
funny.
second release.
yeah,
Which honestly, I wouldn't be surprised at them doing one day on a card.
Yeah.
Because he was in the box.
yeah, we got the Dark Trooper on a single card. Not that I want them to go back and do every figure.
Yeah.
Card,
Nah.
but,
Oh, they could do a 2-pack and put Paz Vizsla in there with the freaking Praetorian Guard.
yes.
Oh, that'd be
That's
smart.
how you cost out the Praetorian Guard. All
Cost out the
right.
Praetorian
Mm.
Guard by releasing him with Paz Vizsla. And the Praetorian comes with the 3 different weapons.
Mhm,
So you buy 3 2-packs. I know,
You got a
not
bunch of
the
different.
best
lot of-
idea.
That's a lot
But-
of Paz Vizslas.
It's no
with a lot of
different than
Paz
including
Vizslas.
Obi-Wan with an airborne trooper.
Yeah, it's a lot of
This is
Paz
true.
Vizslas, but whatever. Repaint them. Don't
Yeah.
complain about it. Like,
Yeah.
buy 3, get your 3 Praetorians, and then we can move on. Like,
See, that's a
That's-
smart way
that's a
for
good
them
idea.
to have done like a battle pack.
Yeah.
Where it's like
Yeah.
put Paz in there to cost it out, and then you're literally just producing the same figure 3 times
Yeah.
with different weapons in
Yeah.
a battle pack.
Yeah. God, that'd be dope.
That'd be cool.
I'd like that a lot.
I mean,
Good
kind of like the
shout.
Shriek-Hawk pack. Like
Yeah.
the Shriek
Yeah,
Hawk pack was 4
exactly.
figures. Yeah, just put 3 Praetorians with their different weapons, and Paz with his whole loadout in there.
Yeah.
You're good.
God, that'd be rad.
It
Don't
could, and
threaten
it
me.
could even have a cool name like Heroes Last Stand or something crazy. Like,
See, so okay, so since we've seen in Mando and Grogu like some of the marketing for it of Imperial Remnant, Shadow Council sort of stuff. I'm really hoping that we see the Praetorians pop up again. I hope we see them
Yeah.
again in more media so it can make the case for getting them. It's like, Marak in multiple media, TK Troopers popping up in more media. The more things they show up in,
Yeah.
us getting excited that Dryden Voss was even name dropped. And it's like, oh, cool. Now can we maybe get this figure we've been begging for 8 years, 9 years? So,
Oh geez, it's been that long.
yeah.
surely
No, for sure.
with the return of Thrawn, the
Yeah.
Praetorians will have to be in his pocket. Like, they'll have to
You would
be
think.
his
They're-
entourage, right?
Yeah, you would
Yeah.
think, man. Those
It'll be
those
like
guards are around.
Enoch, and then the Praetorians.
Yeah. Yeah. Ezra's going to have to fight some Praetorians, right? Like, come on, guys.
Oh, that'd
I
be
can't
sick.
wait to hear all the. You mean you're telling me that Paz Vizsla got his butt handed to him by the Praetorians, but Ezra got them?
And it's like, yeah, because Ezra's a Jedi
He's
dog.
a Jedi, dude. Like, what are you talking
I
about?
was like, are you forgetting the fact that Grogu gave them the runaround?
Yeah.
I mean, to be
In a
fair,
broken
he's
droid body.
broken droid. Oh, poor droid.
Grogu gave him the runaround because he was standing on top of a lamp and those guys can't jump.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were
just
like,
"Ah."
ugh, ugh. They just couldn't reach him.
Ooh,
See, if they had
That's
had
cool.
that Last Jedi little extender whip sword thing,
Yes.
they could have gotten him. But, right. Last Jedi bad. Boo hiss. Boo hiss, boo hiss, whatever.
Mother Talzin.
Mother Talzin be dope.
I'd buy Mother Talzin and TVC in a
I feel like
freaking
if we got
heartbeat.
the Great Mothers, we'd, or a Mother Talzin, we'd have a lot of base pieces then to get
Yeah,
the Great Mothers from Ahsoka and,
yeah.
more Night Sisters.
I
Yeah.
agree. What video games, past and future announcements would you like to see made as TVC figures?
Kicking off the dust of the chat from last night. Akko 9 Bar from Racer Revenge. The gluppest of shittos, I think.
The
Oh my
glumpest of
gosh.
shittos.
What was the his name is Noob Epareto. So it's new before redo.
Oh yeah, Noob Eferito.
Oh,
That's
man.
actually a really good Star Wars name.
Yeah. I know, I love
I
it.
must say second sister because we're in an Inquisitor show right now
Yes.
with
Dude,
Maul
yes.
and
Second Sister
Dude.
and Cal Kestis from
2-pack.
yeah.
Fallen Order are
Like that's
essential.
an
Big.
absolute like necessity.
Yeah.
Jedi Fallen Order version of Cal Kestis.
Yep.
And Second Sister with his poncho
Yep.
and a double-bladed lightsaber
Yeah.
to go with his single-bladed. Like
I still want them to like pack in like a hilt, but then different blades. Like I know they used to do it, and it's hard at the smaller scale to have those little plugs that
Yeah, it is.
don't work out so great. They break, all that fun stuff.
Mhm.
But if they wanted to try it again, kick the dust off just one time, just to do it one more time, I think Cal Kestis would be the way to go.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it would be a bad idea to try it out once, and this would be like a smart way or like a good figure or character to do it with.
And it is a chunky lightsaber hilt, so like
True.
But yeah, that would be a big thing. Honestly, from a newer game, like I really wouldn't mind having Kay Vess and Nyx, like from Outlaws. That was a really fun game.
Yeah.
And even just that one character from that game, I feel like would be sufficient enough for me. Like
Kind of crazy like they didn't give that to like the Black Series.
I'm absolutely shocked.
Stay tuned for Friday.
Stay tuned this Friday, guys.
All of these things we mentioned tonight will be in the Black Series.
I also really love Shriv.
Yeah.
From Battlefront 2, Shriv Surgov.
Yes.
He's so freaking funny. And like that line that he delivers to Lando when they're on Sullust, taking out that factory. He's like, if I die here, I'm glad that you will too.
Yeah, we're on Space Knight, Kyle-Katarn. I'm gonna say I always loved all those Dark Forces, Jedi Knight games. Those were some of my like favorite things like playing as a kid. And like I know there is an existing Kyle-Katarn in 375, but like the one the Black Series got recently looks really good. So
which again, half of that figure is Master Soul. It's his legs and lower body.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So we have half the figure for Kyle-Katarn.
Yeah. So everyone
Hasbro.
say thank you, the Acolyte.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. Yeah, even more recent, Hasbro. Come on. The easy one.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm asking for John's favorite figure, Dash Rendar.
Yeah.
Although I would totally take a Dash Rendar.
So,
I love that game too.
It would make like John could just retire if they made Dash Rendar and Mara Jade.
Yeah. Oh
like,
yeah.
He would be so happy that I think he would just ascend.
Yeah. And then especially if then Hasbro was like, okay, so we had to pick between Simalu and Dash Rendar. We could only make one.
And
Dash Rendar.
We had to go with the most iconic choice between the two.
It's like one of them doesn't have a blaster, bro.
Yeah.
But imagine that being a 3-pack of Kyle-Katarn, Simalu,
Mara Jade and Simalu.
And Mara Jade, like 3-pack. Like, what the heck?
John would just walk into traffic.
Yeah.
He'd be like, this is what I call a hostage pack.
More Force Unleashed.
Yeah, honestly, a really good Star Killer from Force Unleashed in TVC, like the Sith Apprentice version from the very beginning of first Force Unleashed game. I would love. That'd be great. The version that Black Series got recently looks really good. I would love to see that in TVC. I recently replayed those games and had an absolute blast. Darth Malak is an absolute must.
For sure.
Yeah. We just got that amazing Revan. Mm-hmm. He's got to have Malak to go with him. And Bastila.
Did you say we just got that Darth Revan?
Oh, we just got it again.
Yeah. We just got that Darth Revan like 4 years ago, guys.
So don't worry. Most people just got him recently.
Yeah, most people just got it recently.
Some people's pre-orders still haven't happened.
That's wild.
They still haven't come through.
Yeah. Second sister for sure.
Fingers crossed, man.
Yeah.
Ninth sister.
Dude.
Okay.
Yeah. Talk about a deluxe.
Yeah, I know.
No, that would have to be like the like box that the small speeders come in.
Yeah.
And honestly, I wouldn't be mad.
Me neither.
I'd buy it. Kestis with the guitar. I
Oh,
will
shit.
buy any Cal Kestis. Hasbro, do you hear me?
Agreed.
I will buy any Cal Kestis that you
Monkey's
make.
Paw Curls. They make a bunch more of them in Black Series.
I will buy any
that'd be cool bet.
TBC Cal Kestis that you make.
True.
Yeah.
A speeder bike with with this would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be honestly such a perfect set to just be like, hey, we had to pick one thing that we can make from this game to represent it in TVC. So we just did all of this at once. Just like a carded K-Vest with Nyx packed in with her speeder bike. It'd be perfect. I would love it. I would feel satisfied.
Ninth Sister. Agree to disagree. I don't think Kyle Katarn is built like a brick shit house, so I think I think the Soul Leg it works well for the Black Series version, and I think it would work for me, but I get it if it's not.
Some of my biggest wants, since we've already started the Jedi Survivor crew, I want Grease Drydas and Seer Junda. And I also want Dagan Gera and Bode Akuna. Like I want to round out that crew.
Okay, here's a thought. What does Seer's costume look like?
There's a pretty easy kit bash that you could do using Indara's legs, the upper body of Ahsoka, and then I think a mixture of Ahsoka's upper arms with Rey's lower arms from Island Journey or something like that. You could there's a kit bash that you can make, and then you just got to figure out how to get the soft goods and a 3D printed head going. That's what I'm gonna do, because I'm sure they won't make her. But
hear me out. Since
you never know.
Hear me out, Finn. Though, would you buy this if they did do? And so even if the costume wasn't like 100% accurate, and it was that kit bash with Indara legs, I think the Ahsoka torso, and the new soft goods or Ahsoka arms or whatever. So only some new tooling, like new head and all that. In a 2-pack with a Jedha dual Darth Vader battle damage.
100% I would buy it.
Oh shit!
So there's
100% I would.
There's only a little bit of new tooling between both of them, and then some new soft goods.
I would 100% buy it, even if it's even if it's a kit bash and very minimal new tooling, and they're costing it out by giving me another Vader. That battle damage Vader with like scorch marks on him would be really badass. So I'm totally fine with that. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd go. I'd be so stoked on that.
Dude, I really want Cordova as well, but I've got a plan. Like the new like Obi-Wan Kenobi series Kenobi figures, those tunics and everything are perfect for Eno Cordova, and I can just swap his legs out with some of the more like maybe even like some of the Tatooine Luke legs, because he usually Cordova has like the boots that have like the little wrappings and stuff on them.
Yeah.
And then I just gotta find someone that can 3D print me a head for Cordova, and then I'll just put little greeblies and pouches on his belt. I've got a plan to make Cordova. I'm gonna have that guy in my collection.
I'd recommend the Yord legs for him.
Yeah, see, there we go. All right, the Yord legs are perfect.
Dang.
I'll just repaint it all to match, and I just got to find a 3D printed head. So if you or a loved one know where I can find a 3D printed 1/18th scale Eno Cordova head, find me on Instagram at FindorMoon. Send me a direct message, and we'll talk, because I want it.
You should check Syndicate Customs. He usually has a lot of different stuff.
That's a good shout.
On his page.
Someone mentioned Terran Malicos. That's another one where we have half the figure, the legs, and maybe even a piece of arms. I don't know. So
because he uses Anakin's legs exactly, right?
Yep, his boots are exactly the same as Anakin's.
And then like we have so many figures that have recently come out with either like bare upper arms or bare like forearms and bare upper arms. We could easily just pop all those together and create the arms.
Yeah.
We would just need to have the bare torso.
Yep. Torso and head.
There
you go.
and his belt.
Yeah. Yeah, it's doable. It's right there.
Oh, I saw a thing today because Terra Malicos is on Dathomir, and someone put the question out to Sam Witwer and was like, "Hey, Sam Witwer, we know around the same time, Maul's Shadow Collective and Crimson Dawn are all end up being based off of Dathomir. Um, uh, and Maul also hides the Darksaber on Dathomir. What are the chances that Maul is either working with or has crossed blades with Terran Malicos on Dathomir?" And then I'll read you the exact quote because I saved it because I was like, that's exciting.
I did want to bring up something too, because I was totally thinking about this when I was rewatching it. I was like, oh, I can't wait to talk to you guys about this. So when Maul is fighting the two Inquisitors, right? And he obviously does, kind of lose, but he saves himself in the end. I was like, dude, this would be so weird if one of these, like Marok or 11th brother, somehow beat Maul and then technically have the right to the Darksaber.
Yes.
And the throne of Mandalore. And I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, because
that
also
would
has the Darksaber at this point.
I was like, that would piss off some Mandalorians.
This is what Sam Witwer said. The actor who played Terran Malicos, his name is Liam. He said, Liam and I are buddies, so the odds are good. And I was like, please bring that guy into another show or something. Like, if we get Terran Malicos in Maul Shadow Lord, I'll just then I'll ascend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, that'd be wild.
That'd be so freaking
And then
cool.
what if it actually gets made into a figure and we didn't have to ask for it?
Then I'll have a heart attack.
Gasp.
That's it.
Gasp. No, that'd be sick. But yeah, I was totally like, man, if Marok, that would be even funnier. Like Marok has the Darksaber.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, Darth Vader is the master of the Darksaber, because on Mandalore, in Clone Wars, after Maul had claimed the Darksaber, Palpatine kicked his ass and defeated him in battle. So technically, Palpatine, since he defeated Maul in battle, would have the right to rule Mandalore and have the Darksaber, and all the way up until Darth Vader throws him down the reactor shaft.
Yeah.
So Darth Vader dies as the true master of the.
But Luke beats Vader.
Luke beats him.
So Luke Skywalker is the one who really should have.
And Palpatine did kill Vader with the. It's all dicey. We'll have to consult.
Well, Luke did not defeat Vader before, or he didn't defeat Vader after Vader killed the Emperor. He defeated Vader, and then Vader defeated the Emperor, and then Vader just died.
Yeah.
So no one actually, after Vader killed the Emperor, no one actually defeated Vader. He just died.
Okay.
So,
and then Babu Frick somewhere defeat Vader in a Force Ghost game of Sabacc, and technically Babu Frick has the Darksaber.
Oh, sign me up.
I would follow him anywhere.
Hey,
Captain, my captain.
Anakin's Force Ghost traded him for the Darksaber. He traded the Luke's the Skywalker saber on Cloud City, and then that's how it ends up with Maz Kanata.
I got it, guys. I got it. Okay. Darth Vader killed the Emperor, and then he is the master of the Darksaber. But in the Ahsoka series, Anakin ends up dueling Ahsoka.
Oh shit!
In the World Between Worlds, and she defeats him. So she's the master of the Darksaber.
Okay, and that's after Baylan beats her.
After Baylan beat her, so Baylan's not in the equation.
Okay.
She doesn't lose a battle to anyone else as of yet, since that happened.
Okay.
So at this moment, even though the Darksaber no longer exists, Ahsoka technically has the claim.
Okay.
Is it
And
destroyed
if
by
Dave
then?
Filoni hears that,
Yeah, I think
he's
so.
gonna make that a thing. If Dave
It's all because of
Filoni,
Ahsoka.
the moment Dave Filoni realizes that, he's gonna go, hang on a second. Hang on.
Yeah.
The dark snips.
Yep.
Dark snips. Dark snips.
Sounds like a back
Sounds
alley
very good.
vasectomy clinic.
Ooh,
Oh no.
ooh, rough. It's not a place you
Hey.
want to go.
For $30, you come sit on the bed of my truck. We'll get this done.
Oh
You
no.
don't
Hold
have
that ice
kids,
pack
come on
right
down
there
to
and bite
Dark
down on this
Snips.
belt.
This right here is something Tyler definitely wants.
Yeah.
Although he wants a specific rook.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
The
dude.
Rebels
And
one.
I
That's the
know
EU
that
one.
I know that the 3-pack that I've pitched, because I put one on my page like a concept before, was Mara Jade, Rook, and Luke.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've pitched that before, but like after reading the books, I kind of think I would switch out Luke with Talon Card because I really like Talon Card.
Yeah. Tell
He's
her.
such a fun character. Luke is a neat character from what I understand, but like I haven't read The Last Command yet, so I might change my tune entirely on that.
Yeah.
But
But it's also
you
like
know,
they could easily give us that character because like all they
That's
did
also
for the
true.
Black Series was use that like Kenobi base.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
With the Bespin
and
Luke
if
legs.
honestly, if they make we have those legs, right? No,
Bespin
we don't
Luke
have
legs?
those legs.
No, we have them
We
on.
don't.
Well, Hasbro thinks we do because they think that Bespin Luke that we have is good. It's
Ugh.
another in that series.
That one's awful.
Yeah, no, we need a new Bespin Luke. So
Yeah,
But
Hasbro
then
accept
again-
anything. That one's good.
yeah, the legs can take creative
Oh,
license with the Luke legs. They don't have to be the Bespin Luke. It could be
Yeah.
any Jedi leg that they have. They could even throw the crap Obi-Wan messed up knee version if they want to get their
No, you don't want to see that again.
Don't tell them that. Don't tell. No, and we just feel it slide
They
into
could just-
being.
But I
Could they
mean, it would be less bothersome. Not that it's great. It'd be less bothersome if it was just like it doesn't matter because the boots don't have to be accurate. Like
Yeah.
the boots could have a cut in the
Yeah.
front for a
Like
different.
just use Soul's legs.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say use Soul or Yord's legs.
yeah.
Yeah.
Soul and Yord legs are really they should be getting way more mileage out of those as long as they
Honestly-
assemble the Soul Soul legs correctly.
Correct. Yeah. True that.
If they jump on it now, if they're listening and they go, man, these guys have a good point.
Yeah.
If they were to start tonight, suddenly decide that they wanted to make the most random ass character Luke
Yeah,
for
to want the Bespin Luke legs and get us part of the way there.
that would be ideal, but
Yeah.
they already have figures that are in production, the Cantina pack, that have Soul's legs, so it would be smart to just use those.
Yeah, yeah.
I love this. Getting that Darth Maul tattoo back in the day is paying off. Oh, I love that.
But yeah, no, I think I would switch out for Talon Card because he's so fun. I freaking love Talon Card.
I really want a Mara Jade, like a proper one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do too.
Yeah.
she would be cool.
And
I've
now
only
been
have-
thinking of
a regular
only
Luke
as-
Skywalker that's good for that as well.
I've been thinking about a way to make like the most popular, like like the cat suit version of her. I was thinking to take the Black Series 3 3/4 inch one that already exists, pop that Shea Vizsla head on there because the one that comes with her is not happening.
Yeah.
And then take the Reva Savander legs
Mm,
and pop those in there because close enough,
yeah.
with what we
Yeah.
got,
Yeah.
and make that happen. That's my going custom recipe that I've got in the dome
I like
mean-
for a Mara Jade custom. I just don't have that Mara Jade figure, so I can't try it yet.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, heck, they could use the Tonica sister legs and just
Yeah.
cast that in black plastic and call it a day.
Yeah. It's easy as that.
New upper torso and like a belt. You're good to go. Yeah. So hopefully Hasbro's working on that one.
God, I hope so.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that
sure
Ewoks
he
get a turn on that dark saber. Oh, I would hope so.
Yeah.
But no, the Ewoks captured Luke before he
Ooh.
defeated Vader.
Okay.
Unless he goes back during the celebration and somebody just happens to be a little hungry and they're like, you know what? I know we helped these guys, but I might capture one of them to eat them. Oh, what's this sword?
Yeah. God.
I love it. So good.
Dang. Joel. Man.
Didn't Brandon hint at more Heirs of the Empire coming?
Did
I
he?
didn't see that hint. I don't know.
That would be news to me.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, I would
that set
not
was nice, so I wouldn't mind
be
them
upset
again
about it.
doing some more publishing stuff, but also just kind of adding to that. So
yeah,
that could be cool.
There's just a lot of stuff that like they start and it's just like the promise of more. And it's like make good on that. It's like follow up that Heir to the Empire pack, follow up Crosshair and Hunter, that kind of stuff.
Oh geez, yeah. Follow up the Rebels like Inquisitors or like other things that we need. Season 1 Ezra.
Of course.
Yeah.
I love it. Finn, how many beers have you had?
Yeah.
Dude, this is me on nothing right now. This is 0 beers. Imagine like 3-drink Finn.
3-drink
Oh
Finn.
man. That's when he starts talking all sorts of crazy Star Wars nonsense.
That's when the acolyte apologist in me starts really going hard. He's like, listen.
He starts going on the offense instead of defense.
Yeah. And screw you guys for this.
I need a new Jocasta new. The first one is too expensive.
Yeah. I have that figure. I don't have an opener. I just have the.
Yeah, I don't.
I have it. I've thought about doing the leg swap with Morgan Elsbeth's legs, even though that would be completely and wildly inaccurate.
Yeah.
Like just to give her some more range of motion. But it would honestly be like the legs update would be perfect. Like would make it a definitive figure if she had a ball jointed head, but she's got like a stationary neck.
Yeah.
Like her head, like it just swivels. Like it doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, but she is a really, really great figure. Like I'm glad that we have her. So
yeah, I'm surprised. Like I'm curious that's the one that like they haven't considered like repacking or something. I always think about it every once in a while. Do you remember that like weird? I don't remember what they framed it as or like called it, but it was like a fan vote, and it's like when they were like, "Do you guys want the Imperial tank commander? Or do you want the Republic, the old Republic like trooper?"
Yeah, it was
What
like a
else was
fan
it?
vote.
Yeah, it was like the fan vote,
and
then like we
got most of them.
We got the Republic trooper.
We got the Republic trooper.
And then they repacked Ahsoka, and then they repacked the Skiff Guard, and then they repacked Shea Vizsla.
Yeah.
Wait, was she in that? No, she wasn't.
I don't think she was. But I just remember being like the tank driver is definitely one of the, or like tank commander was like,
yeah,
kind of
why
hard
have
to
they
get.
never redone that guy?
They never redid that dude.
He was in that weird wave that had Crate Luke that like for whatever reason never really saw the light of day. That wave was so freaking hard to get a hold of.
It was. And I only have one of those dudes, so I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't mind having more than one. Like it's a decent army builder and stuff.
I don't have any.
Yeah.
Okay.
Time for the
here we go.
Thanks for
fan vault vote. That's what it
Thanks
was.
for being here, man. Appreciate you.
April 21st is when this was, and it was Imperial Assault Tank Driver, which didn't get reissued.
Correct.
Weequay, which
he did. Yeah.
Republic Trooper, which did.
Yeah.
Ahsoka Tano, VC 103 or 102, 103, the early Clone Wars. Yeah, whatever.
The Oompa Loompa one.
Yeah, which also then got reissued, and Starkiller, which got reissued. So it's literally just the tank driver. All 4 of the 5
did
get reissued.
That's crazy. I wonder why they slept on that tank driver.
I don't know, dude. I lucked out. I think I only got an opener of that one thanks to Yakface himself. He had an extra, and I bought it off him years ago.
Nice.
Huh.
Yeah, I just have one opener and one carded one. Actually, I don't even think I have the commander carded. I have the driver.
I didn't even get that Republic Trooper even after it won. I wish I did though. because especially now that I'm like getting a little bit more into the Knights of the Old Republic, I kind of wish that I had just like a small squad of them, like 5.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't even get one?
No, I didn't even get one.
Dang. All
Dang.
right. Okay. Well, I never mailed you something I was supposed to mail you, Finn. It's still sitting in my den. So maybe I'll throw something else in the box.
Got you, dude.
Too kind.
Hell yeah, man. They should probably update the Purge Troopers.
Yes.
Absolutely, yes. Especially with that new clone mold. I definitely am here for that.
The Purge Troopers and then the Bad Batch. What is it? The Elite
Squad Troopers.
Elite Squad Troopers. Those I need those updated on the more modern clone pieces.
Yes.
Same.
And you know what I need? I need Hauser.
Yeah. Yeah.
B3. I would usually say
it's really
yes.
funny though, because I would absolutely buy Hauser on that new squad, that new clone body, because I love Hauser.
I'd buy any and all clones updated on the new clone body, but
yeah.
What's crazy is like I went out of my way to like make a custom Hauser with the new clone body. I just like, masked it off and did the whole paint job and stuff. But I would still buy an official one if they actually put it on.
Yep.
The updated body.
Yeah.
Yep.
Same goes with like that whole set.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't really need the wreck.
Ooh, I know a way to get around it to make it less sucky.
What do you got?
Which would it would probably cause more problems because then they'd be starting another season's worth of stuff. Make the version of Hauser from season 3 where he's like kitted out and has all the like.
I thought about that,
but make the little pouches and stuff removable, so you can just remove that, put his pauldron on, and boom, you have.
That'd be pretty cool.
You have the regular Hauser.
That's definitely deluxe, by the way.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have
a deluxe Hauser after we bought 2 other versions of Hauser.
Yeah, that'll believe.
Well, technically, the first one was Ballast.
Yeah. What's even crazier is I think that's why I made that custom. Is like I could not believe they reissued it with the updated, corrected name on the card.
Yeah.
While they simultaneously had the good clone mold out there.
I will forever be a little butthurt about them going really hard on clones right before
changing the body. Yeah.
Did the brand new body that was it's the definitive body.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then they still like haven't updated some key things. It's just like, okay.
Yeah, it was really something, man.
Yeah.
And then that's confusing. Like I was talking about that person I've been talking to recently for people who are just diving into this because they see it and they might think, oh, that's one worth buying. And then they're like, oh, wait, this is not quite as good as the other one I just bought.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks.
Yep.
Bummer.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, that tank driver.
You know, it would be a fun, like, new Imperial. Yes, old Master Maul, absolutely from Rebels. We gotta have him. Sorry, but yes, a fun Imperial that would be fun to have is from Rebels, like the speeder, like the Rebel, like the Imperial speeder bike driver that was also the driver of literally every vehicle that they had.
Yeah.
Because he was easy animation model to just plug and play. Like there was like the gray fatigues with like it almost looked like an ATST driver with other armor. Yeah. I think he was actually technically just the ATDP driver.
It was, but like in a different color.
Yeah, dude, that shot is so
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. I was, like I said, I was so hyped on that episode. There was just like a lot of everything I wanted to see, like tons of TK troopers, Inquisitors, the gunships, and just like that scene that they had framed out right there, which is like so beautiful. And I was like, that's the one.
Yeah.
And I have everything I need to actually make the scene.
I love that.
A miracle. The only thing I wish I did have was the proper gunship.
Yeah. Which you could someday.
Soon, someday.
Did you just get one lat?
No, I got 5.
Yeah.
Like a friggin' idiot. I got 5 lats.
Dude, hey, you're in good company. Same.
Yeah. I did want to
I'd
like
give it a shot.
paint one of them as like the tiger shark like version.
Yeah.
That was like a plan for one of them for sure. Although
Man.
more and more we talk about it, I'm like, yeah, I could paint one to be one of these Maul Shadow Lord versions.
I feel like someone could make a killing, like a good customizer painter, or someone could make a killing either printing out like custom decal sheets for the
Yeah.
lat,
Mm-hmm.
or taking commissions on repainting lats.
Yeah,
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah,
For
it's not
sure.
gonna be me, but
yeah, man.
God,
And
that's
then
cool.
the shot was fun.
Dude, I always admire like your like shot composition and stuff, and I'm always looking in the background. I'm like, what is that? What is that pipe he's got back there? What are these little ferns? Where do you get these little ferns from?
The
Like-
ferns are actually little plastic palm trees that you can just buy off of Amazon, and the fern part pops right on off.
Hell yeah.
So easy.
Huh.
Yeah, man. Those are clutch when it comes to like I use them in my indoor display, but then I just obviously take them for any other random shots that I have. Pork Dameron actually asked me a long time ago like about those, and I told him the deal, and he uses them a lot in his shots now too. They're just like really nice and versatile.
And I love that you did the stylized sabers from the show.
I'm digging it so much actually. So kind of like it just looks like so gritty and like I don't know, just badass.
God, that's cool.
But yeah, that pipe in the background too is just from Hole in the Ground Productions. It's actually like a Tatooine accessory. It's supposed to be flipped the other way, and it's just got like a vent on the front. You usually see it like
Yeah,
in some
I know
of the
what you're
corners.
talking about.
Yep, that's all that is.
That's so cool.
But yeah, man, I was just like, I got to make this shot, and I was like, I don't want to make some pipes for this, so I was like, I could just turn this around. This will work. Like, yeah, it just kind of came together. Like in terms of the scenery, I will say this one actually took me a while to like get like Maroc and just all of them like lined up the way I wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took longer than usual this time.
Lots of little micro adjustments.
And I was just like, I want to get the angle right with like Maroc and like get the motion of like what he's like actually crouching down and doing, but then like have Maul still be able to like kind of be like front and center and all that. And like, of course, I wanted 11th Bro back there doing his thing. But yeah, it all came together pretty nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. If only had that Devin figure.
Oh yeah.
I want to do more Devin shots, man.
Same. I'm super excited for that figure to show up.
Yeah.
So excited.
Because like it's been a lot of Maul and Inquisitor action, which has been fun.
So
like,
good.
This was just so fun, even with like that bootleg ass like custom that I made.
Hey, it serves.
It served its purpose, but I want to do some of those like front on shots where they're just like at each other, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just like craving that. Just craving it, man.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good, man.
You're good, man.
Yeah, we've been going for a minute, so we'll probably call it a stream in a minute. I guess let's get through a couple more comments. Oh, dang. I didn't even realize I'll have a bunch of comments.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Shit. You know why I totally forgot about that? Because we didn't initially get him, and then he was announced later. So I always forget. Yeah, he's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, I wish it was Sacy. I wish it was Sacy. That tooling would be so much more helpful.
Yep.
I know. Well,
and just that character is just more important.
Yeah. God. Not that I'm ungrateful. I'm happy to have Coleman. It's awesome.
Yeah.
What do we expect to be revealed? We kind of went over this a little bit, but I'm really hoping for Daki. I don't think it'll happen.
I mean,
but a guy can hope.
Well, they said what? No new media. It's
it's legacy media. So that makes me think that they're going to go all in on. Well, sorry, let me phrase. Not all in.
Yeah.
They don't go all in on anything.
No,
but it just leads me to believe that they're going to focus on Battle of Geonosis, or at least that's what makes the most sense to me. Because, that's the active TVC story that we have.
Yeah,
it would make total sense. Like it would be a little odd if they came out of nowhere on May the 4th and they're like, "Hey, I know that we have all this new media and we have this active TVC story going on, but hey, how about more stuff from A New Hope.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Like,
return to Tatooine, plot twist. That's what we're gonna get more of.
Yeah,
I mean,
think
a
that'd be
3PO reveal would be nice,
That would be
especially
good.
if it was like it'd be really funny actually if it was 3PO, but like Battle of
Attack-
Geonosis
Yeah.
paint scheme.
Yes.
I think it would
Battle
trigger
of
some people. Like, what
Geonosis.
the heck? How are you not going to do the A New Hope one first?
Well, but then it's like, patience though, because if
Yeah,
they have a new 3PO sculpt, we know the 50th is
coming.
next year, so it'd be like, all right, so then
Yeah, it's like 100% coming.
I think I'll just say what I say before all of these things is probably temper those expectations. We all want a lot, and
Yeah.
I have a feeling that not much. I mean, I think we were talking to Twin Sons Collecting earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and they keep track of what's revealed. And it was like 2024, May the 4th.
Yeah.
It was like the X-Wing pilots, which are like the old bodies, and it was that 4-pack, not even updated rocker ankles or anything.
Yep.
And then like the retro Phantom Menace or retro Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith crap that was like, what?
Yeah.
And then the Ghost box.
Yep.
And I think that was it.
Yeah, because they were supposed to announce the Cantina HasLab on that day, and then they just they hyped it up and then they pulled the rug out from under.
Oh yeah,
they
backpedaled.
sorry.
Yeah,
we just want to make sure it's all perfect. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
And then they didn't supplement it with well, since we're not gonna put the Cantina out now, let's throw one or two more reveals their way. No, we just got the pilot 4-pack, and then Black Series got
Phantom
15 things. Yeah, they got I think that's when they got the Mace Windu and Sidious, maybe, or was it the Yoda? It was the Yoda and the clone.
Yeah, that was the that was the Yoda and the clone.
Yeah, they got prequel and video game stuff that was really freaking cool, and I was like, great.
Yeah, that was rough going 2024, getting no Phantom Menace stuff for that anniversary year. 2025 getting no Revenge of the Sith stuff for that anniversary year.
It was like, do you guys even think we like the prequels? Clearly not.
Yeah.
Really
I have a feeling it's going to be tough. Them saying, oh no new media for May the 4th, 2026, and it's like, bro, the first Star Wars movie in 7 years comes out in 25 days, 24 days, and you don't want to hype that? All right, I don't know. I only work in marketing. I don't know how marketing works. But whatever.
See,
kind of like you have a really good animated show on that's really hyping a lot of people up, and you wouldn't want to drop at least another figure or two, like a character. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So temper those expectations, and I think, I hope I'm pleasantly surprised. I don't know if I have anything.
You never know.
Some Battle of Geonosis, though, I think would be great to see, and maybe that poster, because like we were talking about 3 hours ago at the beginning of the show, it's like all we have. It's like Battle of Geonosis is the story of 2026. All right, in wave 1, you've got Shaq T and Padme, and then for the rest of the year, we'll never tell. And we're in May, and it's like,
I mean, the only things we've gotten officially announced are Shaq T, Padme, Poggle the Lesser, and the Geonosian Picador with the cart.
And we have the Lat coming, but that's not
and the Lat with Coleman Trebor. In the clone pilots. And then also they pipelined, like Steve said back when the Lat was going on, that the Phase 1 clone trooper was coming out again with the updated non-removable helmet. So that's been pipelined. And then we did accidentally get the Geonosian warrior revealed to us recently from Sarah Reynolds, where she was sharing her tooling and was like,
don't throw her under the bus. It was a mistake.
Oh yeah, but I mean, we knew it was coming. They pipelined that.
The blaster,
because they showed the blaster. I was like, he doesn't look drastically different. It's just the same guy with wings.
Any figure with all that tooling, doesn't take rocket science to figure out that's coming. And also, there was a Black Series one, wasn't there? Yeah. So you'd imagine, if they did it there, and we're having the Battle of Geonosis, that's coming.
It's odd. It's odd though that they're just not actually showing much for it, and it's like,
But yeah, to this comment, like we were talking about before, like you'd think they would be doing a little bit more with that poster too.
yeah,
And like at least like, show us the poster and like the background of it and maybe like the one or two figures that we have and just like slowly start to like build it out with like,
Yeah.
the
I
Photoshop
mean,
layers and like
that's
be
what they
like,
did with the cantina, and I thought it was
Yeah.
super fun watching the progression of it. But
yeah.
like, we're 5 months into the year, and the only thing we've seen is like a napkin sketch.
Yeah,
Of
from
what this,
like 8 months ago.
yeah, I mean, so
maybe I'll start dropping some comments to Steve and be like, "Where's the poster? We're all really excited to see it, man.
yeah, it's just
Hoping to
like,
see the poster sometime soon."
I don't know. I just don't like the anxious feeling that like when it comes to the finally having the big rollout of the prequels, really getting a good focus in TVC, that we just like hardcore drop the ball on it.
Yeah.
It's like this is a big opportunity for us to bring more people, young people who could collect for a long time,
Yeah.
into TVC and like bring some new life into the line. I just really don't want them to like just not take it seriously, just because it's
Yeah.
not OT.
And
Now,
it doesn't make them look too good where it's like coming off of the HasLab, like, hey, buy this thing. And then it's just like, yeah, we'll make prequel stuff. Yeah, it's prequel's time to shine. And then just like
not.
crickets.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
all right. And it's tough because it's like, okay, but they're not like going crazy with Mando and Grogu stuff. So I mean, there's just a few things, which is nice. I like what we're getting,
Yeah.
but it's not like they've devoted everything to that. We got a couple Shadow Lord things again, which are great.
Mm-hmm.
We got a Rogue One figure.
Yeah, a Rogue One figure. It's very strange. This is all very. I don't know if they understand pacing and momentum.
Yeah, it's kind of oddly piecemealed together right now, which is like, I appreciate them hearing all of the requests and want and like feedback and like trying to like actively fight this on multiple fronts.
Yeah.
But I do think, when it comes to things like the HasLabs,
Mm-hmm.
they're kind of just like not doing a wonderful job at spinning all the plates at the same time. Cause it's like, okay, you're kind of spinning them, but just ever so slightly. But like you need to remember, like a lot of people invested time, energy, and money into like these HasLabs. So you do need to keep some kind of hype level going there and not just be like, okay, we took your money and then be like, well, are you gonna show me that you care?
There was a lot of people who marketed their product for them.
Yeah.
And
it's like they really did commit to the return to Tatooine thing. I think they mentioned it every time they did anything, and there was a regular, reveal. I think frequently they were going through it. You didn't wait 5 or 6 months between, getting a clearer picture of where it was going.
And they're still getting stuff.
And also too, the community kind of dropped the ball into where it's like in Return to Tatooine, the community got loud about wanting Arlyle's juice, the Mist HasLab tier, and they, fan polls made sure he rocketed to the top. He was absolutely the most important thing that ever needed to be made ever. And it was like, okay. And then we miss a tier. We missed the 2 tiers on the lat. And it's like, okay, so we got a campaign for this. And people are just like, oh, I'm sure they'll make them anyway. And it's just like, dog.
Not necessarily true.
Nothing is guaranteed, man. Nothing is guaranteed. So, but that's not. I don't mean to finger point.
So back to this comment, like, could be coming. Yeah, could, but I feel like we actually need to kind of beat that drum. Yeah, and push for that. Same way that like the community that was like really excited and jazzed up for like the cantina really pushed for Arlo.
Yeah, it was admirable that people rallied around that. Like that was smart. So,
yeah, I do miss the pipelines, Nicholas. Like I think they would be good at this point for media, i.e., like Maul Shadow Lord. If the majority of the reveals are going to be Battle of Geonosis or Mando and Grogu, like, I don't dislike pipelines personally because they bring something that's very Star Wars. It's called hope.
Yeah.
I guess sometimes they crush your hope too, but at the same time, like it's nice to get a little bit. It's nice to daydream and be like, okay, cool, that thing's coming. I want to see what it's going to look like.
That May the 4th, 2024 as well was when we got the pipeline for the Clone Wars flashback Anakin.
Yes.
I think there's 3 pipelines we got. And so that was like, heck yeah. But I remember feeling dread for months of just like, oh no, they're just going to use the old figure again.
Yes, I remember that. Everyone was like,
and they wouldn't say, and they
Yes.
they were just like, it'll reuse something, and we're just like, oh no.
Yeah, which was a terrible tease because then everyone's like, do not use that body. It is swivel hits, it's outdated. Like that's not going to work.
Oh my
for
gosh,
us.
yeah. I remember just being sick to my stomach thinking about it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, they're gonna screw us on that. And thankfully we were wrong.
Yes, they only reused the arms.
Yeah,
which are fine.
The least terrible part to reuse.
Yeah.
So it's like I think like Devin, we just saw her revealed, and it's obviously very early. That's rendered, and they had like the prototype stuff, and I don't know if she'll be showing up until a later wave, till way later in the year. So she's essentially a pipeline.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I think main characters from important things, like if it's a major character and you're making them, Hasbro, don't make us waste our time and energy getting nervous and about having, oh no, we're gonna have to beg for this guy, or we better start campaigning now, or let's come up with the hashtags. It's like if you knew you were making Balin and Shin, you should have signaled it to us pretty early on so that we didn't have to like lose our minds. And then when you revealed them, we still would have been like, yes, finally, these look great.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, but I would say that I think that the Battle of Geonosis is probably my biggest hope for what we're going to see on Friday, because I'm just getting kind of tired of waiting for it to finally happen.
Same.
Yeah, it'd be nice too if it was like a significant drop actually for like Battle of Geonosis. So it's not like just like here's 1 or 2 things, but it'd be like here's a phase 1 4-pack with the updated proper helmets. You're also going to get this 2 supporting
the officer
Jedi
pack
character.
Yeah,
the officer pack, like a good amount of stuff, not just like, okay, you're getting like 1 or 2 more things to complete this.
Yeah, it's like here's a figure for Battle of Geonosis. Anyway, on to the next thing. And it's,
give us some give us some important characters like mains or like notable Jedi that are well known for that scene.
Yeah.
Like give me a Kiadi Mundi, give me a Mace Windu, give me a Yoda.
Yeah.
Like give me stuff that like we know is in that scene that's also like requested by the community. That's great.
Yeah.
I mean, like I know that we're hoping for the mains as well, but like that's one of those situations where I'm like, I feel like Steve has hinted pretty heavily that we're getting eventually in this campaign mains. He put those little character posters up, which makes me think that that's what he's doing. But
yeah, that's true. That was was that during the campaign itself?
That was during the campaign. So it was it was C-3PO, Anakin, Obi-Wan, Padme, Battle Droid.
Okay. And we got Padme.
Got Padme.
We got the Padme.
So I'm like, plus we know Hasbro loves reusing tooling, and so they could easily just reuse that Anakin tooling.
Yeah, that Anakin is like the easiest.
The Obi-Wan is what makes me nervous.
I'm like, if they do an Obi-Wan, I already can see it in my brain that they're going to use the Revenge of the Sith, the New Hope upper legs, and do some shitty lower legs for it. I'm hoping it's just like the Anakin pipeline we were talking about. I'm hoping that I'm fretting for nothing. So.
Yeah. But I would love to see some. I would love to see something that I wasn't expecting to see.
Yeah.
Like something that makes me kind of go, ooh.
Do you think we'll get additional reveals on the 4th?
Doubtful.
Yeah.
But maybe they'll show a new Embo.
Yeah.
That could be cool.
I think that's tying it in. I think I'd mentioned it earlier too, where it's like, like if they make a Zeb or they make an Embo, if they have something else for Mandalorian and Grogu, even if it's something that maybe doesn't release for a couple more months or something, I think this window of like the run up to the movie would still be a really cool time for them to
we talked about this earlier, but it's just like you would think you would want to like hype up the movie that's coming out in like literally days at this point.
Yeah. Or like imagine you walk out of theaters, on Thursday or Friday, and then the following week you're still thinking about the movie, and it's just like, hey, random reveal, like a Zeb is coming to the vintage collection. You like the movie? Check it out. We've got a new figure coming that you can get later this year.
Get your wallets ready.
Again. Yeah.
Like capitalize on that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Now that would be pretty sick.
That would be a big one.
That would be
the community would honestly be so freaking hyped if they just dropped the Ponkrell out of nowhere.
God, watch, they're gonna give it to Black Series.
Ponkrell should not
and then they'll be like, I don't understand what the animosity between 6-inch and TVC is. I don't.
Well, let me tell you right now. Well, let me tell you right now, Hasbro, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that, but if you were to freaking release Ponkrell in TBS first, it would be quite insulting to a lot of TVC fans, because this is a character that I didn't see noise being made in the 6-inch community at first.
Yeah.
And it was something that was very March Madness centric. Yeah. There was a lot of energy, a lot of people wanting Ponkrell, a lot of people who are clone fans, 501st fans, and it's just a character that gained a lot of energy.
Yeah.
So for us to campaign that hard for something that even a lot of people were shitting on, a lot of people were like, I don't want that guy. I've never watched a cartoon. This is where the whole cartoon debate even comes from.
Yeah.
Would then just be insufferable to sit and watch something that you asked for. It'd be like asking for something for Christmas, and then your evil older brother got the thing. And you'd be like, Mom and Dad, what the heck, man? I was asking for that forever, and you gave it to him.
I mean,
they're like, oh, you'll get it next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even in 2018, when Hasbro did that official fan vote that Dr. Aphra won, Ponkrell came in second. Ponkrell almost won that.
There's been a steady demand for Ponkrell. I mean, I think even since the animated line was still a thing, because that was when it was starting to wind down and what they were making. Season 4. Somewhere in there.
So
it's just like, dude, that would be such an insult. That would be bad optics. That would not.
I mean, if they're going to do something super insulting, like we all dread and hope that they don't do, which is make the 6-inch Ponkrell first.
Yeah.
The least that they could do, if they are planning to not screw us and actually give us Ponkrell, is go ahead and say, don't worry, TVC, you're also gonna get him.
Yeah.
It would still suck really bad.
Don't let us stew in that rage
but it would at least help to kind of siphon off some of the rage that would come their way, because believe me, it'll happen. Like I'm not sitting here trying to tell people to do it. I'm just letting you know from conversations I've had with people in the community, I know if 6-inch gets Ponkrell before Vintage Collection does, after all the work we've done to try and bring that character into the figure line, people are going to lose their shit.
Yeah. And that's
all I can say is Hasbro, a lot of people would definitely be in their feelings, because always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Yes. Yep. And I'm just going to clarify, I'm not saying don't make it for Black Series. Like, sure, they wanted to make it for them as well, but it's just order of operations here, guys.
For sure.
Just out of respect, give it to TVC first.
Yeah.
For sure.
Or at least just announce it for us first. Like,
I mean, heck, I was pretty bummed that the Jedi Temple Guard got made in 6-inch, and I was
dude,
like, that's a lot of people have been asking for.
Jedi Dooku, even though I know not a lot of people have been asking for him, it's another one that he's so simple. It's a barely a retool away for us.
Yep.
And they announced him for Black Series, and I was just gutted. I was gutted, man. It was like,
yeah, that's one that I wanted to ever since those episodes came out, and I actually made a mock-up for that one and photoshopped the existing Dooku figure to look like it.
Yeah.
And I remember
2022 already with that show.
Yeah, man.
That's 4 years. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I did repost that one once the Black Series one was revealed, and added Brandon on it, and he did do his notes emoji on it. So he took notes on it. So hopefully that one maybe one day makes it into
Yeah, but like the Jedi Temple Guard was another one that like that just kind of. I try to be really positive about a lot of things, but that really boiled my blood because the Jedi Temple Guard has absolutely like wrecked everyone's bracket for for 6 years now. And I remember I used to get frustrated that he kept winning, but then I was like, well, it's because he's really freaking cool. But he kept knocking out like all of my people. But
yeah.
like,
I mean, he's a heavy hitter.
He's been a heavy hitter in our bracket for 6 years now. And then they made him for 6-inch, who had never once asked for him.
Yeah.
Never once asked for him. And I'm like, well, where's ours?
It would be like if they made Arlyle Shoes in Black Series.
Yes, that would be the same level of trolling as if 6-inch got Arlyle Shoes and then we didn't.
Yeah.
Which would be quite a hilarious spectacle, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't even just imagine the comments of like that character being released in that type of way.
Oh man, that thing would be at Ollie's for years to come.
Oh jeez. Yep. I do love this comment, Stephen Murphy. A new super battle droid and a deluxe droideka.
Yes. I would love that.
We've got to have definitive separatist forces.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitive.
Same with the B1 battle droid. It's almost there.
Yeah.
Just needs those arms.
What do you think? I think 3 more releases and we should have enough of definitive parts on that thing to finally have it there.
Interesting. Maul has the most tragic backstory. It's far more than Anakin. I mean, it is quite incredibly tragic. It's hard. It's hard to say because they're like different in many respects, but equally as challenging.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel a lot for Anakin because like he was just so he was kind of dogged, man, and it's just like kind of sucks, you know. Like also he's just like he got this title already of like you're the chosen one, so it's like all this like pressure being put on him. But then at the same time, like Mace is just like, nah, kid, you ain't it.
Yeah,
and just like constantly getting dissed left and right, kind of, you know, even though being told you're the one, and it's like, am I the one or not, man? Because y'all playing a lot of games with me.
Yeah.
Well, and you've got Palpatine. It's like with Maul, he's like, I will rip you away from everything you know and love. And then with Anakin, Palpatine is like, I will encourage you to grow relationships and love and, you know, build the life. And now I will make sure you destroy it yourself.
It's like,
dude.
Both pretty tragic.
Yeah.
Palpatine is an evil son of a bitch, isn't he? Like,
yeah.
Plo Koon, yes. I
dope.
want Plo Koon. He's one of my favorites.
I'd love that.
Same.
He hasn't ranked on the bracket quite as high as some of the other ones like Ki-Adi-Mundi. So if they make some of the more backgroundy ones, like I would expect Ki-Adi-Mundi before Plo Koon. Yeah. But then again, Shakti wasn't ranked as high.
Yeah.
So who knows? They could just be going completely off script. Dave Filoni is the new president of Lucasfilm now.
Loves Plo Koon.
So, and Plo Koon's his favorite. So
that's
maybe
his mandate is more Plo Koons.
Maybe he just puts out
that'd be hilarious.
An edict across the whole land.
Yeah. Like all of marketing and merchandising. Dave is just like, well, I notice you guys don't really have that much Plo Koon going on, and he is my favorite. So I'm going to make a personal suggestion here that you guys do more Plo Koon.
The next animated series is just a Plo Koon series.
Oh shit, that would be pretty sick. Deluxe Rada, hilarious and amazing.
Called Plo's Bros.
Plo's Bros.
Would be so good. Ponkrell would be $50. Oh,
probably conservatively. I feel like.
Yeah, I was gonna say conservatively.
Yeah.
Probably pushing the $55 to $60, man. That's a sizable
import
chunk of plastic.
Prices, man.
Like, dude, I just randomly had this on my desk, but like a Plo Koon in Black Series would easily be around this hefty figure.
Yeah.
Dude. And then it would rot on the pegs until it got clearanced out. And then they would be like, Plo Koon really didn't sell that well.
Oof.
Again, don't make us pay for the sins of Black Series. I hope if they that's one that like I do hope. I never hope for a figure to do poorly in Black Series because it's like, what are the negative lessons they're gonna learn?
Yeah, correct.
for us. So I'm always rooting for it. That's why I'm bummed when like the Praetorians seem to sell like crap in 6-inch, and it's just like,
which kind of sucks.
Man, would have loved those. So
Yeah.
Retro collection. Yeah, what is retro collection at this point? It's like 1/6 pick. I have to imagine though, like because they've talked a big game about how retro is like, important. They have big plans for it. And I think Steve even said last year, he was like, it's going to be a bit slow, but we'll be coming back up like bigger and better with it. So I have to imagine, I mean, the 50th anniversary is like the perfect time for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I know we are getting that one set from Target, the A New Hope set 3 already. They've done 3 retro sets.
I mean, I think they're just going to keep going with like all A New Hope stuff and like really build out, I think, a world of like what Kenner would have done with A New Hope.
For sure.
And then
but that's like
what Empire.
That's what the line should have been from the beginning.
Yeah, and I'm glad that, and they've admitted that, they've acknowledged that. I think so. Black Series 2 tubes, no, thank you.
No,
I do think though, like I think it'd be really rad, like if next year they did another Return of the Jedi set, and if they did something like a retro Velkin, because I know we have the vintage one, and that's great, but it's like, they did. A Simalu, not of course. Again, we want all these in vintage collection, but it's like those OT things would be pretty dope. So so I think next year would be the year for it.
Yeah, I agree. I really do.
If you could choose an existing figure from Black Series to scale down and launch in TVC, which one would it be? Jedi Fallen Order Cal Kestis.
All right, you were quick with that.
Immediately, Jedi Fallen Order Cal Kestis.
Supreme Leader Kylo Ren.
Oh, interesting.
Shit. Okay, maybe
or Jackie.
Oh no!
It's a long list, but I think I'm going to stick with Kylo Ren as my that's one that I just think is such an egregious miss. Even if you hate or love the sequels, whatever, it doesn't really matter. I just think that's a character.
This
that
one's
was like
so hard.
The franchise for several years. So.
This one's so hard for me to choose because it's like there's so many different like Black Series characters. Like easily, I could be like, well, the Jedi Tempo card was great. The Count Duke or Young Dooku, I would really want.
Yeah.
Honestly, also like
Elnaka, maybe.
I was gonna say, I'm probably gonna actually just go with that Star Killer they got because it was pretty.
That's a dope
Lord
one.
Star Killer is like pretty badass.
Oh,
and like,
Lord Star Killer was.
Wouldn't mind having that.
Yeah. The Ronin is cool. Their Bespin Luke is cool.
Oh,
their Mace Windu's cool.
Yeah, they got some cool stuff.
Yoda's cool.
Their Kiadi Mundi's cool.
Kiadi Mundi. Yeah.
Their
they didn't get a Yaddle, did they?
No.
Okay.
God, I'll be so mad if they get that too. Oh, that's another one I want.
Yeah, knock on wood.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. Plot Tambor for TVC, then Trench. Ooh. Oh, dude, I like where Stephen Murphy's going with this.
Yeah.
Should the
honestly,
team ever
Admiral
be
Trench
completed?
Yeah.
Trench might be next on my like March Madness list.
Yeah.
It's a good one. I do love that character.
But the real question is, do you get Cyborg Trench or do you get pre-Cyborg Trench?
I kind of like Cyborg Trench more just because it's like
Yeah.
I think it would go with more stuff.
Yeah, I think it goes with more stuff too.
Yeah.
Grievous would be a great
Grievous would be amazing.
Their Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Phantom Menace.
Yes.
Oh man, that Quinlan boss they got was great too.
Yep. God, there's so many to choose from that we just don't have. Sebulba, the Droideka.
The fact that they have Sebulba.
Yeah. And they'll never get a
no pod racer for him to go in.
Yeah, that's so stupid. What's he even like there for?
Yeah. God.
And Mon Mothma is actually pretty good too that they got.
Luthen.
Yeah. Luthen. How did I forget?
Maybe one day he's coming.
So freaking bad.
He's won some stuff. Yeah, Bodhi.
Dryden, obviously.
Darth Raya.
Yeah.
Star Killer would be nice. Star Killer would be nice. Oh man. Yeah, that list could go on and on and on and on for a while, guys.
Yeah.
We're just sitting here thinking about all the figures that we want from 6-inch that they have and we don't.
Yeah. I'm sure the grass is always greener, but
it is. Because on that note, I do want to say we got this Devon figure, and I think it looks
We
better
did get Devon.
than the Black Series version, and it has accurate pants,
Yep.
and we didn't have to beg for it.
Yep.
So
Our Marok is better.
our Marok is better.
Oh, absolutely.
So those are big W's right there.
Yeah.
Those are big W's.
I think too, it's automatically any figure that we get of an if it's a 1-to-1, like they have like Devon, they got Devon, we got Devon, but our Devon has the thigh cut for that articulation. Boom, instantly for me, we already have a better figure than well, does theirs, because it's the Endor, if they reuse the Endor Leia, that still has the thigh cut. So no, but
it
whatever.
might have the thigh cut. Yeah. But
Marok,
ours has accurate pants.
So
And I think the portrait actually looks better, at least in this picture.
It does.
Yeah, man.
yeah. I love our Stranger. I know that there's some debate over whether or not the pants work, but whatever.
I love it.
Our Maul portrait is significantly better.
Yes, absolutely.
Significantly better. The other one kind of gives me nightmares. It looks like a clown face, to be honest. Something about it. The smirk on there is not great.
And there are things that we've gotten that Black Series hasn't got, like Peleon. That's pretty rad.
Man.
We have that, and so I'm sure it's only
great too. My God, he looks so good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And like I haven't really like looked at like their Padme from whatever long ago, but like ours is
it was from that time where there was the big divergence in what we were getting. I think around the time Dryden Voss and stuff came out. That was 2018, 2017, 2018.
Gotcha. Well, this Padme looks really good, so I imagine it's probably. I don't know if there's aged quite well. So
yeah, I have both. The vintage collection one is superior.
Nice. So yeah, sometimes we have to really work for what we have, but we do have some really good gems, to be honest, in the line. I am grateful for a lot of stuff that we do have. Obviously, there's more that we need.
Yeah,
but there's some really banging stuff that we got, man.
Yeah,
banging. But yeah, I guess on that note, we can probably end on some happy beeps, like we said.
Oh yeah, man.
Got Devon here. Yeah, and it's been a good time, talking about the last 2 episodes. They've been great. Definitely looking forward to this season finale and see how they're gonna end it. Knowing that we're going into a second season too.
Heads up, beware of spoilers on Sunday if you're in the US, because I think they're doing a thing where the finales launch at midnight local time for everybody. So there's going to be places that will have the episodes,
before.
Right on.
So just heads up to anybody. I think that's how that's supposed. I think that's what I was reading.
Okay.
So be wary on Sunday of spoilers.
All right. Big question. Do you think we're going to finally get Vader versus Maul? Is Vader going to show up in this finale?
Oof. That's a tough one.
I don't know.
Or Sidious. Are we getting another Sidious?
I don't think Maul? Sidious is. I originally thought one of the Inquisitors would get killed off a little quicker, so Vader would have to come in. But now, I don't know, man. There's 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Left. I feel like that's kind of a rush to bring Vader in.
Yeah. Again, especially since we have another season coming. It's like, will they bring in Vader, but not necessarily for a showdown? It's just kind of like a hint of what's to come.
Which would be actually very similar to what they did in Rebels, because they pretty much just showed Vader at the very end of the Rebels early season, where he just comes in.
Yeah.
And then he was the predominant figure and threat towards
2.
Kanan and Ezra in season 2.
Yeah, that could be smart. Build hype for season 2.
I think it would kind of annoy some people, because people really want to see this whole Vader Maul thing go down, but
people have wanted that since 1999. So
yeah, it's true. It's true.
What's another couple of years?
It's also damn, if the 2 Inquisitors were giving Maul a little bit of trouble right now, he needs some time to go rest his knee and stuff.
Yeah, right.
Vader's a formidable foe, as he said before, and I mean, shit, he couldn't defeat him alone then, so I don't know if he can now. Yeah,
couldn't even run him over with a speeder when he was 9 years old.
Come on, man. But yeah, definitely looking forward to that, and looking forward to, maybe getting one more release in the time that this show is on. Docky would be phenomenal.
Please, God, yes.
Dominic. But yeah, I'm gonna be making comments out there, hoping for Docky. Guys in the chat, like if you're on the socials or anything like that, put comments out there. Make Hasbro know that you want more figures from this show, or just more figures in general.
Here's a thought. Sorry, my brain was
No, you're good.
So with if Vader does show up, but what if this is how Devin ends up kind of, if she ends up with Maul in kind of an apprenticeship, but not necessarily like she's all in on being dark side or whatever. But what happens is they get separated and Maul makes them abandon, and Docky stays behind, and he has to fight.
No,
he has to watch Vader destroy him.
Dang, that's actually a really good theory.
And they escape, and then it's Vader hunting them the next season.
Wow, that would be pretty good, actually. And then that would be fuel her rage against the Empire.
Yes. And like being like, okay, obviously the Jedi way wasn't enough to survive. We have to, maybe you're right, Maul. Maybe there's something to what you're saying. Not that I'm all in on your dark side stuff, but like, I think we can benefit. So.
I'd be so sad for poor Docky to even go up against Vader, because it's like, my man's gonna be kicked in the like rib several times. He's looking a little rough sometimes.
Oh, and it'll be even more sad when it's just like his dying breath is just like, because I believe in the light and I want a better galaxy for my apprentice, and it's just her not even registering that kind of stuff, and it's just the rage and falling away from the light that he died to protect.
And then Vader's just like, that'll be your undoing.
Docky's over here, Force Ghost Docky's over here like, I just died, and you didn't even wait like 20 seconds before you were like, what's up, Mom? Can I go hang with you?
Teach me how to double-bladed saber, please.
Oh, shit.
So, Maul, do you want to give me a bunch of tattoos?
Yeah.
Man, I love that. That's a great theory, dude. That's great.
I don't think it's going to play out at all like I could theorize, but I'm always wrong with my theories, by the way. So
it's all good. That's the beauty of this. You get to just like daydream and kind of guess what's going to happen, man. But yeah, really, really looking forward to seeing these last 2 episodes, because this show has been a good ride since the beginning.
It's been a treat, dude. Yeah. We're lucky. We're lucky to get stuff like this. I love it.
I know. And I've actually been like, I know I like kind of like through this stream idea, it was like something that I kind of like wanted to do, to just like do back-to-back streams every time a show like popped down. And also like, kind of beat the drum for like new media. Yeah. I've been very happy and pleasantly surprised with like what we've so far at least been able to have in hand in terms of figures, but just like with the show too, like I had figured it'd be good because it's Maul and it's like animation, but like the whole thing has just been really an enjoyable time. So it's been cool to get on here and just like nerd out to something that, has been a lot of good saber action and stuff like that.
Heck yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Well, thanks for letting me be a part of it.
For sure. I mean, thanks for coming on and just, talking about all these things that we enjoy, or things that even annoy us even.
Yeah, man, it's super fun. Yeah, thanks for having us. This is great.
Yeah, for sure. And thanks.
We always have a good time.
Yeah, man. And thanks for everyone who's been in the chat, like, back-to-back weeks, and appreciate all you guys. It's been great conversations and good times as always. And if you for some reason still have not hit the like button, do it now. Smash a like on this video or the stream. It helps it. And definitely follow Finn and Evan, and you guys can tell everyone where they can find you.
Yeah. So I am on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Blue Sky, all as Findor Moon, and Twitch. I started slowly doing more streams over there, just kind of showing how I set up my shots for my photography, and talking through like the decision-making process of like, okay, if I'm trying to do this, how do I change this and that to make it look how I want it? It's been super fun, so far. And so it's trying to build that up, but mostly my mainstay is Instagram. But yeah, at Findor Moon on Instagram and all of those other platforms. So yeah, come hang out.
Heck yeah.
Me, you can find me mostly on Instagram as well, at Mile High Ground. It's also on Discord. But I'm also of the teammates at SWTVC. Again, Instagram and YouTube is the big place to find us. In fact, we are doing a live stream to cover Friday's reveals on Saturday, May 2nd. That is at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and we will be joined by Toys Are the Way as well. So
I will be there, guys.
We're still getting that together. I think at the time of this stream, we haven't posted about it, but we should be posting about it tomorrow. So tomorrow or Friday. So anyway, stay tuned.
And I shall be in the comments.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Finn, you're our moderator. You're gonna make sure everybody is cool and good.
You better be smashing that like button.
It's
Smash
we
like.
just got 800 comments that just said Docky.
So when you start typing one over and over and over again, I don't know what it means.
Yeah. Hashtag Docky Bros.
Docky Bros.
Spicy Dockies. Spicy Dockies.
So yeah, definitely tune in there. We'll talk about the reveals. We can all get mad that the Black Series got Ponkrell first, and
Oh no!
Don't put that evil out there.
sorry. But yeah, man. Again, appreciate everyone in the chat. And with that being said, may the Force be with you, and appreciate you guys. Take it easy.
See ya.